going on out there? YouTube land. Triforce Hunter and Koi Halo Gaming is on the air, and I'm your host, Triforce Hunter, and I'm back at it again with another retro game because I felt like I needed to go through a little frustration with an awesome dude by the name of For Retro's Sake. He was playing this on this channel earlier, and he got me inspired to try to play this game because I haven't finished it, but I know it's very frustrating. So, for those of you wondering if this is a flex, it's an attempted flex. It is an attempted flex. Let me jump into chat first before I get started because this is going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. There's going to be some colorful metaphors. Absolutely some colorful metaphors. First in the chat I see is Sour Gummy. How's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Says, did you see the new direct? Sour Gummy, I streamed the direct. It was wild. Nintendo was knocking it out the park, and I was just like, the entire time I was banging my credit card on the table to take my money as well as throwing my money at them. Yes, it's gonna be crazy. Yo, Harmony, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Aqua Teal, what's going on? Welcome in, much appreciated. Glad to see you. It says LMAO, are you doing this to show off because of retro? Yes, I am. He should come over. He should totally come over. Yo, Koi Fish, what's going on, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you do well. Says, oh man, this is straight gangsta. Yes, this game is wild, okay? This is like, even when I was a kid playing this game was like crazy. It's like super, super crazy. So it's gonna be crazy. Like last night wasn't frustrating. Nope, it was not frustrating at all. Last night was super fun. I'm used to the Mario Party frustration because I do that every Friday. So I'm accustomed to that. But last night's Mario Party game with the Fat Juice was pretty amazing. And it was pretty awesome getting to play with some awesome folks. So yeah, absolutely glad you're here today. I'm so ready for the Switch 2. I'm gonna ask my dad if we can camp out in front of GameStop. Yo, that sounds like it's gonna be a move. They're gonna take this. So I've heard that they're gonna actually start taking pre-orders for the system come next Wednesday on the 9th of April. So yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Folks gonna probably be online trying to blast it. They're probably gonna be at the front door blasting it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. My main goal is really targeting to get the bundle, so that way I got Mario Kart already on deck, ready to rock and roll, and go from there. I mean, heck, even if I just get the base system, I'm okay with that too. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people with that Mario Kart, they're gonna be flooding to get the Mario Kart base. Not base, but the Mario Kart bundle first, and then they're gonna go in and start having people get the regular one. I'm just hoping that they don't scalp it. You know, I just really hope they don't scalp it because that's just gonna be wild. All right, so without a further ado, we're gonna go and get into this game. We're gonna go ahead and get into it, and may God have mercy on my soul because this is gonna be wild. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. We're about to like really get wrecked here. Oh, yep, and there goes that confusing button configuration. Ow! Get these kicks. Yes, get them kicks. Get them kicks, buddy. Get dead. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Get these fisticuffs and the kicks. Get them all. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Get smacked around. Oh, whoa. Hey. No one told you to hit me like that. I ain't your mama. Get it. Nah. Oh my goodness, they're already wrecking me. Get yeeted. Get yeeted. Yo, Knuckles, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, and congratulations in celebrating 4 months in the Coin Hunters Guild, my dude. Thank you so much for the love and support being in the Coin Hunters Guild. Greatly appreciate that. And congratulations on your 4-month milestone. Yo, can we get some hype in the chat for Knuckles? Also coming in the chat, we see Diamond number 2. How's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And sub 4 Swag Dad. How's it going, my friend? Welcome in. Just don't know when to quit with the surprises, do you? No. Never. I'd never quit. Oh crap, sorry to dip so soon, but I'm still in school and this period is about to end. Don't worry, I'm getting all my work done. I promise. No worries, Sour Gummy. You enjoy the rest of your school day and we will see you later. I'm probably gonna end up doing another stream later this afternoon. I probably will be playing Marble Madness later today. So you guys are gonna get a treat. Y'all gonna get 3 streams from me today. It's gonna be crazy. So let's go get it. My dude's like smiling hard. Oh boy, here we go. At least they gave me a refill of my life, which is actually pretty awesome. Ow. You can just get these fists. I love the attempted 60s music. Get up off me, bruh. Yeah, you hit me with the pool stick, bruh. Yeah, what about to think about that, huh? What you gonna do about that, huh? Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Get wrecked. Get these feet. Get these happy feet. Let's go. I'm playing Rhythm Heaven Silver, practicing for the new rhythm game. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, hey, this Mr. Bandana Man. Mr. Bandana Man. Yeah. Oh, you hit me with a jump kick? Bet. Look like Nelson Muntz. Yeah. What's up? No. No, don't. He's busting me up. Get wrecked. Oh, yeah, get her. Get it, buddy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You just gonna get dead. That's what you're gonna do. Get defeated. Get defeated. Because we're awesome. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. No problem. No problem whatsoever. We got this. 3 streams? Try must be extremely happy today. I mean, I kind of had some stuff planned today. I had some stuff planned. Oh, you know what? I kind of need to save right here. Because we don't want to start all over because we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Be here all day. Channel your inner double dragon. That's what you gotta do. Oh, get punched, dude. What you gonna do? You can't beat me. Oh, let me back up away from this water, because you get yeeted over there and that's gonna be a wrap. Oh. Ow, bruh. Bruh! See? Don't want to be close to that. Bounce off into the water and you can get a bath. You're gonna get that bathers. I might actually get a little further than I did before, which is actually kind of crazy. No, don't! Stop! I ran off into the water. My dumb ass. My dumb ass. Yo, Sancto Startorial. What's going on, my dude? Welcome to the stream. What's good with you? That's crazy. Bruh, I love you, buddy. Hey, I'm doing it for you, for Retro. I'm doing it for you, Brody. You inspired me. And it's been a minute since I did a game. For you, particularly. So, yeah. It's gonna be a minute before I get to Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates, though. I can't send raids. Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, you can't. You can't do that. You should be. Well, no. I forgot. You can't do raids until 1,000. But yeah, I think you can still do. I want to say you can still do like the manual link drop raid. You just can't do redirects, if I'm not mistaken. Get up off of me, you pink pajama wearing bimbos. Get these feets in your guts. What you gonna do? Come get these feets. Yeah, let's go. Get dead. Where is your fighting god now? Oh, okay, the motorcycle dude. All right, I forgot about this guy. Oh yeah, get up off the bike. Oh, no. Get up. Let's go. Back it up, back it up. Yeah, what you got? What you got? Come on with it. Oh, maybe you came too with it. There you go. Maybe you can show me how? Yeah, absolutely, my dude. Absolutely. Not a problem. You know I'm here for it. Yo, Late Monster, what's going on with you, my dude? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. What's shaking? What's shaking? I got a superb cosmic dance. Let's go. Oh yeah, I gotta kick these folks out of here. Get dead. Yes. Get off your bike. Get up. Let's go. YouTube Studio, click edit, and then you can point to your audience. Yes, I think, but I think if you're only at 500 subs, Koi, you can't do the redirects. But you can do a manual redirect where you just grab the link and then just post it in the chat. And then you go, and you kind of go from there. Get. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, okay, man, that man gave me all the fists. He's like, eat this knuckles him. Bruh. You discount double dragon boss. Get dead. Yes. Well, I feel bad. I love to do a redirect. I mean, I'm like the promotion king. Yes, you are. You're an amazing promotion king. Can't duck me forever, buddy. Get dead. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Yeah, I don't have that ability. I've watched a lot of videos where it shows to do it, and I'm missing it. It sucks. It's okay, dude. It's all good. It's all good. All right, moving on. Okay, this is the stage I was telling you that has the big mama in it. You'll see why in a minute. Fighting all these chicks with all these purses. They're gonna love you a long time if you're not careful. I might actually get close to finishing this game, maybe? You guys can get these feats. Ooh, they said you get this purse. They are female ninja warriors, man. There's nothing female ninja warrior looking like with these chicks. They look like they're straight out of Bob's Burgers / Simpsons. I'm just saying. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. And you come over here with the chain. I ain't here for that. I'm not here for the chain. I'm not here for the ball and chain. Alright, we can go in here. Or we can go in. I don't want to go in there. I'm gonna save it right here because it's gonna get crazy. We're gonna go in here. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hey, look, my photo's on the wall. I'm sad. I'm sad. Oh no! Don't you do that. I love how they come off the screen out of nowhere. They're just like, hey, look at this guy. Doing the freaking jump kicks is crazy. Ooh, hey. Oh, yeah. I'm in... Oh, yeah! Get that! Yeah, get the power punches! Oh, that didn't last long. That didn't last long. I was happy for a minute there. I was giving them the Captain Falcon special. They were getting the Falcon punch and the Falcon kick. It was amazing. They went flying across the room with the greatest of ease as they were hitting my greasy fist of a keys. Was that it? Yo, that was... Bruh, that was easy. The bartender is not very helpful. I know, just watching the whole action go down. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Level 4, we'll save it right here. Oh, my goodness. Now we got all the tomfoolery in here. Oof. I don't know how I dodged that, but we're gonna dodge that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Get out of my way. Life Pier? Life Pier. Dude, you got just jacked. Look at you. Get jacked. My awesome kicks. Oh, that wasn't an awesome kick. That was like a mid-junk punch in the air. And I wasn't here for it. I was not here for that. I might just go to Marble Madness right in the middle of this. I had to change my thumbnail. Kind of crazy. I didn't expect to be so good at this game after not playing it in forever. I struggled with this game when I was a kid and still kind of do. Get. Oh, what? You and the stick. Look. You can hit retro stick like that in the jump with a stick, but you ain't hit me in the jump with a stick. I ain't here for it. I told him he's welcome to jump in the Discord and harness and harass me if he wants. He hasn't yet. I'm saving it for a special occasion. For a special occasion where I drop into your Discord and be like, Big gains, everybody. Big gains. You watched a pro before playing? I don't want to. You know what? I did watch a pro. Retrosync, you are an absolute pro. Let's see. Where can I go? I guess we'll go in this door here. Why not? Oh, hey man, we're gonna be in a room with a car on in a clock. Who hangs a clock that high on the wall? Who does that? I ain't changing that battery. F that. You know what? Not gonna lie. I feel like this is like a whole couch gag from The Simpsons right here in this room. Where is this going? I have no idea where is this going. But it's going somewhere. Yo, Zombie! How's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Us tall people do Triforce. Well, you tall people are like towering over me, so I'm just gonna go over here. Oh man, 2 of these J-holes? Oh my goodness. I went in the wrong room. Oh, I gotta round this guy up because I don't want this. 2 of Nelson Muntz is too much. That's exactly what we're doing. Like actually not even Nelson. Look like I'm fighting the 8-bit version of Moe. And he's definitely not in the tavern. Whoa, bro! You're not gonna be like looping me like that, my dude. You can get these jump kicks, and both y'all could die. Yes! Let's go. I got my first okay on Remix 1. Let's go. Where should we go, chat? Should we go to the left or the right? Where should we go? Where would she go? Where would she go? Where would she go? Lord Stark! Yes, Lord Stark from the House of Starktorium. The House of Sanctum. I guess we'll just go to the left. Alright, Retro said we're going to the left. How do you get a motorcycle in the building? How do you do that? How do you... I'm lacking. I'm lacking a lot. Oh, I'm lacking so much. So much lackum. Bruh! Thank you! Bro, come on! It's the Fonz. Beat it, scum! I don't want to beat it. I want to beat you! How do I have 0 players and I haven't died that much? Hold up! I feel like I'm being cheated here. I feel like I'm being cheated. I haven't died once. And yet I have 0 players left. What? How's this? Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to left, right, middle. Left, right, middle. What do you think, chat? Second door? Second door where? Like, oops. This one right here or this one here? Second door from left? Alright, so we're going in here. Oh my gosh. Get dead. Yeah, what you gonna do now? Oh, nope. I guess he's just... Bruh! The juggle is not cool. Alright, well, we got that one done. Then go right. Okay. Oh, dude! Who's this dude? And then you just come out here with a gun? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sabu! Get lost, punk. Sabu. Sabu told me to get lost. How do I get a game over? Dude, I don't understand. I didn't die the entire time. I didn't die the entire time I played this and I got a game over? What is this bull? Just beat it. Beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Let's go. Let's go. That's wild. Game over is the ending? How? But I didn't even beat the dude. And I didn't even die the entire playthrough. And all of a sudden I had no men left. Garbage. See, now look, we're on 2, okay? We're on 2. All right. Oh, well, you know what? I did die once, I think. Yeah, because I fell off in the water. I forgot about that. Never mind. Sorry, chat. I lied. All right, let's do this again, I guess. The key to the game, I guess, is just to jump kick a lot. There we go. All right, cool. Got him. We're good. Yo, what's going on, Nighttime Luigi? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Get dead. I also like it turn my orientation around. You can pull up. Come get these feet. Come get these feet. They're equal opportunity feet. Bro! Oh, that was me doing the knee in. I was like, if that was me, I was like, I'm getting wrecked out here. Get wrecked! Send you to your death. I just don't like the idea that I get powered up, but yet I'm still getting that damage. That's kind of crazy. I am doing hyped, if that makes sense. No, it makes sense. It makes total sense. Alright. Come on, dude. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, that's right. No! What the f— Okay. That happened. That happened. I ran right off. The double tap is sensitive. Oh my gosh. And you give me the business. Dude, it kicked me in the junk. He was like, nut kick. How you feel about that? Whoopsie. I know, right? Crazy. I died. Sorry, no NDR on this one. No NDR. You know what? I might as well. I might as well try to attempt to NDR this game. Might as well. Dude, the Tatsumaki is simple cock. I know, right? Whatever it's called. Oh, the American version is Hurricane Kick. But it's actually called Tornado Kick. Based on this translation, it's actually Tornado Kick. Tatsumaki is actually the language for tornado. Or whirling wind. Whirling wind, spinning wind. Something like that. Get dead! I was about to say, I better hear a satisfying splash. I'm glad you can't see my facial expression on this. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Get dead. Alright, that's one down. Nope. There we go. Next one. There we go. Next one. There we go. Ah! Caught me slacking. Oh, got me slacking again. Bruh! Get dead. The motorcycle blew up, but it came back. Yo, Cleo! How's it going, bestie? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well on this amazing Wednesday. What are you doing? No. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. No. Get these feet. Get off the bike. Nah. Nah, fam. Ooh, I got that turbo, baby. Yeah. Leaving you all in the dust. Y'all love that turbo, don't you? Let's go. See you later. See you later. Look at that.
FBI, open up!
Oh, man, look. Coming in for you. Coming in for you. The FBI coming. This man's got a blue... Either he's got a blue mask or he's got a blue goatee. Which only leads to one thing. Dude's been munching on some Smurfs. Bro, what? How are you gonna do me like that? I can't even do you like that. Mister, I have no energy left but to get this jump kick. Let's go! Mouth's still hurting, but I'm doing good otherwise. Yo, hope you get to feeling better there, bestie. Hope you get to feeling better. Welcome back, Diamond. Alright, y'all see this. Player 1 left. Fighting all these chickies. Bro, whoa. We ain't doing that. You ain't gonna get behind me and smack me with a chain and call me, daddy. No. That's my safety word's pineapple. We're not doing that. I will be more than happy to put my foot in your guts. Because that's just going to be the closest to getting them rearranged as you're going to get. Kind of wild. The pause. Look, you trying to roll up on me like that, alright? Look, you can't just roll up on a dude like that. Look, they came out here with the dips, chips, chains, whips. I'm just saying. Let's go. What you got? What you got? What you got? Nothing. Nothing on me. Because I'm not King Kong. Okay, we got that. Look at that. Look at that. Dancing it up. Dancing it up. Jump in this chat here real quick. Yo, Fat Boys Gaming, how you doing, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Says, what's up, everyone? Hope y'all doing well. Smash that thumbs up button. You already know this fight definitely has a kink to it. Leave it at nighttime, Luigi, with the pun. Coming in hot with the pun. Hey, look, my picture's on the wall again, and I'm still sad. Then again, I feel like I'm that dude. I feel like the bartender right there. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just watching. I'm watching the chicks get beat up. They're gonna hit me with their purse. That's my purse! I don't know you! Okay, well, that's fine. Just...
You know what you need? An evil cow!
You fools! I shall destroy you all, starting with the lactose intolerant. Moo moo! Moo!
Get dead with those power kicks. Falcon kick! I'm like all in it, dude. What's up? Yo, Shay, how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Says redeem evil cat. There is no evil cat. Only an evil cow. Only an evil cow. I'm still working on that. All right, I got one guy left, so hopefully I don't get, like, shysted. Get dead. Oh, no. I said get... Bruh. Bruh, you can't just punch me in the junk in mid-jump, okay? It's just not happening like that. Bro, y'all are really getting on with the mid-punches. There, get it. Get dead. Nope, no kick right there. Yep, get up off me. You get these feet. Yeah. What you gonna do now? Just get the feet. The power-up is cool, but it doesn't do much. Unless there's water nearby, and then they send them flying. Let's go. Get it. You know what? I might actually try to NDR this game since it's that much straightforward. Oh, no, I can't NDR it because if I die once, it's over with. It's over with. But I know Zombie would be like, you can do it, Triforce. You got this. If you could NDR Power Rangers, you can NDR Renegade. Like, haha, yeah. Totally not doing that. All right, we're gonna go in. Where did we go the last time? Did we go right here in the middle? I think we went here in the middle. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah, what you gonna do? Got you racked up like rack room shoes. What y'all know about rack room shoes? Other than they out of business. Got him. All right, we'll go over here, and then we're gonna fight two Jason the Real Warriors. If you know, you know, bruh. You're not double teaming me. No, see, I see y'all trying to get in position. Y'all trying to get that jump action. You're not doing that. Oh my gosh, bruh. I hit you first.
Blondie.
Nope.
Don't fuck up. Because if you do fuck up, you're gonna have to answer to me.
Use the hashtag #YouHadOneJob to rain scorn down upon him.
You up. I love how I'm not getting any life back after this. It's just like, you stick with what you got. Alright, cool, got him. Alright, we're gonna go, where were we gonna go? We went left, and then we're gonna go right? So we're just gonna go over here, right? Oh, we went back out. That's crazy. Is it RNG? Is it RNG with the doors? I'm not mad because I got the life back, but dang. I gotta do this again? Crazy. So yeah, that does happen. That does happen. Choose the wrong door and you're going elsewhere. Okay, got it, got it. Get dead. They coming, they keep coming. I'm getting my stuff wrecked right now. Bro! Where do they keep coming from? They're just still coming. And they hit me in the junk, like in mid jump kick. Okay. So we're gonna go, I guess we're gonna go here, I guess? I don't know. I have no idea. I forgot what I get. Yo, Game Guy, how you doing, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. He said, you just had to stream while when I'm out the house? Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna happen again, Derry, but appreciate you popping in. Says, oh, wow. Yes, that sucks. Game Guy said they slept in. Yo, gotta get that sleep. You teleport into the middle of the room, so yes, you don't know which door you have to go from in. Oh man, that's kind of crazy. We should get the birthday screen on. Why should we get the birthday screen on? Why should we get the birthday screen on? Dude, who's having a birthday did I miss? Who's having a birthday did I miss? Can't think of the chat because everybody was just kidding. Unfortunately, I won't make the stream Friday Triforce. No, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's cool. It's cool. It is all right, nighttime. I get it. Anyways, hi everyone, and I gotta go have fun. No worries, Derry. Thanks for popping in for a little bit. Cleo says, try. Gonna have to play Beat Saber so I can obliterate him in multiplayer. Look, you will like, I will be like in submission when you play me against like Beat Saber because I'm garbage at it. And then Game Guy coming in celebrating 10 months in the Coin Hunter Guild. Yo, thank you so much for being in the guild. We'll show the love and support. Greatly appreciate it, my dude. And congratulations on that 10-month milestone. The pause is wild. Hashtag 10 like height. Yo, guys, thank you for the 10 likes. Greatly appreciate that. Travis, you need to stream Job Simulator VR or Vacation Simulator VR to enjoy your goofiness of it. As long as it's not boring. Because if it's boring, I might not stream it that long. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Anyways, we're going to go over here again. We're going to do this again. So we went, what? We went to the right the last time, right? Pause. The right. We went to the right? No, we went to the left, and then when we beat the two J-holes, we went to the right. So we're going to just go to the left, and we're going to left again. Let's see what happens. Get these feet to the face. All right, go to the left again. All right, we got two of these guys. Oh, man, don't bounce against the wall. There we go. Put them in the jungle. Yeah, gotta get that juggle go. Oh my gosh! How did he manage to get that off? That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa, wait! I grabbed him and he's like, nah, fam, this is how you grab. Crazy! Bro, stop it! Dude, you cheapskate! Oh my gosh, that was wild. Alright, we're gonna save it right here. So we're gonna go to the left this time, right? Okay, there we go. Nope. Nope. There we go. Got one. Nope. Got two. All right, we're going to the middle. Oh, another one? Oh, yeah, that's right. Ah. Ah. Come on. Jump kick. Ugh. Oh, my gosh. Seriously? My dude's like, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take you for a ride. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go to the right? Oh, yeah. All right. We're back here again. We're back in it again. Did they showcase the home menu for the Switch too? They probably did it during the treehouse, but no, they did not, as far as I can see. Yeah, I have a feeling it's either going to be a flop or go places Nintendo didn't intend it to. No, I think the Switch 2 is about to be bussin'. Switch 2 is going to be bussin'. Trust me, try. It's not boring. I don't know. Your taste in games is way different than mine. Way different. Game Guy says, not much time, Luigi. Just chilling. I woke up a bit ago. Watched the direct. And when I did so, yeah. Sweet. Left, mid, right. Got it. All right, let's see if we can take this guy out. Mr. Samu. Get these feet, Samu. Stop. Oh, my fucking... Ooh. Sabu said, get lost, punk. Don't make me start all over. Oh, yeah. Definitely looking forward to the Hyrule Warriors. Definitely looking towards that. Come on, we got you, dude. Get this. For retro's sake, we shall defeat you. Yo, let's go. Bro, that's it? That was all? Let's go. Let's go. We're done with it. So wow, that was short stream. It was short. In the stream, see you in the stream 45 minutes in. Let's go. Dude, has it been that long? In the stream, see ya. Koi, you're crazy. Oh, no wonder, Technos. So I thought Tayoto made this game, but it actually was Technos behind that. No wonder why it was like all Double Dragon-ish. Now onwards to the third stream. You know, that's kind of crazy. That was for you, for retro's sake. That was actually my first time finishing it, believe it or not. That was my first time finishing it. So it's over with? Is it done? Can I press start? Shay, get out. Get out. It's not 2,000 subs. We're not playing Silver Surfer. No. Get out. Get out now. There's the door. He said, well, that was a bit short. I mean, well, considering the fact you came in the middle of it. Comes out of lurking. It's over already? I know, right? It's kind of wild. Now, Lemon says, yo, congrats on the 1.5K. Thank you so much, my dude. Greatly appreciate that. He said, play Fortnite? Man, look, I'd have to go and boot my PS5 up, delete a couple games, install it, wait like 30 hours for the update, because it's not directly connected to any hardwire. So, yeah, no. Try kind of speed ran it. It's crazy. Yo, Elden Ring for Switch 2, I'm all over it, Lay Monster. I'm all over it. It's going to be another playthrough. Elden Ring for the Switch, Tarnished Edition. It's going to be like straight, pure, unadulterated. Woo! Ooh, yeah. It's going to be frustrating because I'm going to literally have to play that from basically the brand new base game all the way up. It is going to be wow. POW would be a good follow-up. Ooh, POW. Ooh, God, I dread that game. I dread that game so much. I only got so far in that game, and ooh, God, Melee on the go might go crazy. Let me see if I can NDR this game. Let me see if I can NDR it. I'm gonna give myself like a couple attempts to the NDR. I mean, virtually I kind of did, but what I mean by NDR, I mean like not save state. I mean, I had it just in case, but you know. Let's see if I can NDR this game. Then I have to change the title to NDR. Let's see if I can add another NDR to my list. Because I think I only got, what, one? Maybe, no, 2 games. Jaws and Power Rangers. That's the only 2 games I NDR'd. Let's see if I can pull it off. I doubt it, but we're gonna see. Because I know Zombie's probably like, come on, Triforce, you got this. Go ahead, do it. Do the NDR. Channel your inner NDR. All right, got that. Just go ahead and go in here. I mean, really not bad. As long as you're doing the jump kicks and stuff, you're kind of good actually. So it might not be too much of a problem. Just don't get crazy with the like that. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Come on over. Come on here. Come on here. Oh, you run over there too. Cool, bet. Make it easy for me. Oh, see, you go and hit me like that, and then I'll just be flying back a little bit. That's crazy. All right, first stage down. I just checked on my water reading. That you choked on your water reading that. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Dark moon. That's a wild sentence. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. What was said? I missed that. What was? Who said what? Who said what? I missed that. The wild sentence. I gotta read the wild sentence. Mario Party. POW. We can follow up. How do you feel about Power Rangers going back to Disney? What do you mean going back to Disney? They weren't Disney in the first place. NDR mode activated. Let's go. Dark moon. That's a wild sentence. I know, right? I don't see where. Okay, I got you. Oh, he deleted it. Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I need to see that. Hold up. You know what? He deleted it. Oh, hold on. Let's pull up the chat and see exactly what it was said. Let's pull up the chat. Let's pull it up. No, I'm kidding. Ain't no in the world I'm gonna pull this up because it's probably only because I don't have the stream running over here like I'm supposed to, which is kind of wild. Actually, let me go ahead and move my stream from over there to over here. That way I can actually see the chat like I had once before done in times past. Okay, now that way I can see it. My one weakness. Oh man, that's crazy. Dude, that hurt. The emphasis of that weep. Weep, weep. These guys look like they came out of the back of a hole-in-the-wall sushi restaurant and said you didn't pay your tab. Now we're gonna beat you with our Power Ranger wannabe-isk outfits. Get up off me, bruh. That's cool too. Bye. Splash. Oh man, I missed all that awesomeness. Now, how did you come running from over there out of the water? Like seriously, out of nowhere through the water. Not going to Grandma's house we go. No. Get dead. Let's go. All right, here we go. Get dead. Ow. Get dead. Ow. Ow. Ah. Get dead. Get dead. All right. I think that should be all of them. Okay, cool. Oh, no. He was doing some... Oh, man, you're doing some heavy... Bruh! Well, there's the end of that NDR. Yo, Dark Moon, what's going on, my dude? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm not... I'm too real with Triforce 100 LO. Should have led with mahogany level excitement. Guys, that's... Dark Moon is actually, believe it or not, Dark Moon's my actual brother-in-law. So that was expected. Dude! Bro! Okay, so this NDR is trash now. This NDR is trash. The NDR is now officially trash. Just gonna go off the side. That's it. Forget it. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. He's a gay guy. Could have said it better. He said, oh, well. We'll just try again now, won't we? We'll just try again. Because, you know, I didn't want to run a stream for like 45 minutes, 30 minutes, really. And then just leave you guys hanging. Shouldn't they be carrying meat cleavers? I mean, maybe. Maybe. How's it going, broski? How you doing? How's things going on where you're at, my dude? How was your trip, by the way? And you know your niece's birthday is tomorrow. Just saying. Big reminder. Big reminder. Well, just try again. Oh my goodness. The puns are wild in the chat. We're okay with that. Oh yeah, he went off the cliff. He's over with. He went off the median. All right, we're gonna try this. We'll try another NDR. Try another NDR attempt. Here we go. Let's see if the RNG gods will smile in our favor. Ooh. Cool. Cool. Catch up with the chat here. Yeah, it is. I'll send my well wishes, and my trio was what I needed. Man, I missed Austin out, bro. Man, it's crazy. I know you missed it. Thanks, man. A lot of heartfelt love and attention went into that joke for about a moment. It did, but it was your spotlight. It was your spotlight. All right, let's do this dude. Let's get this dude. Oh my gosh. You're gonna beat my face in. Don't do that. Your mother, Trebek. Bet. There we go. What are you playing after you beat this? Probably later today I'll be playing Marble Madness. I'll be playing Marble Madness later. I'm just going to give myself like maybe 2 or 3 attempts to do an NDR. Then maybe I might come back to do an NDR to this, since it seems like it's not that bad. It's funny how you play games when you're a kid and it's like, they seem like they're the most difficult things to take care of. And then when you get older and you play it, you're just like, man, that was it? God, I was really like a sucky game player back then. I just needed to get good. I just need to get grown. Get yeeted. All right. Now you come over here with your pipe. Trying to hit me, and I'm not here for that. Sleep deprivation is a garbage there. Can't have that sleep deprivation. It's absolute garbage. Nice! Look at that. We'll take that. Alright, let's see if we can get past this. Oh, get off me. Oh, that was actually... All right, cool. Bet. Let's go. We got this. No, I don't got this. Oh, I got him. Nope, I don't got him. Ooh, he did a jump kick too. He's like, Fist of the North Star jumps kick. Yes. Let's go. All right, we're good. Hype for Dustblood. Yes, Dustblood is going to be amazing. Little Tiger, Big Heart. How you doing, my dude? Welcome in. This is as far as I got. We just actually finished it earlier. So, yeah, we're going to try to do an NDR. We're gonna try to do an NDR. This is second attempt NDR. We're gonna see if we get that that magic formula. I'm about to say, did my controller just clock out on me? Because that's gonna be crazy if it does. Send them flying. I just don't like the fact that when they die, they're like, instead of like, ah, they're just, Okay, that's kind of wild. Switch 2 was dope. It was indeed. It was indeed. Man, Nintendo knocked it out of the park today. They did. I am like so happy. I'm even happy the fact that when they, you know, I figured they were going to do like, hey, we're going to drop the pre-orders for this stuff like later today. And they actually just said, you know what? Y'all can start doing pre-orders for the system next week. I was like, that is a clever move. I like that. At the same time, I feel like it might just be a precursor to everybody getting ready to do it, but it's cool though. It's cool. I like the fact that they just waited till next week because I know for a fact they probably have folks like having their bots ready to rock and roll and be like, yeah, we're gonna be like buying these things up. And I'm like, nope. They're like, no pre-orders today, my dude. But one thing I am concerned about is with all the new stuff is if they go in and allow it to work with like the older Switches, like the GameCube services and stuff. That's gonna be kind of what I had a question about. Are you gonna get it right away or wait? I am going to try to attempt to get it right away. I know for a fact that even if I get it right away, not a lot of people are going to be able to play it when we get ready to stream it because not everybody's going to have it. But, you know, it'll be like no different than like we did with Mario Party. We'll get it. We'll play a little, like me and my son will play it a little bit, you know, kind of show it off. And then we'll still do like the regular normal streams and stuff until everybody's actually had the opportunity to be able to get it. And then, you know, jump into actually playing it as a community. But, you know, it just depends on how everything works out because everybody's situation is different. You know, I'm not saying I got the money to be going out here and just getting the system like I want because I might not even get it. I might try to pre-order it and then, you know, it might fall through for me. Who knows? So, you know, and of course, if I do get one, I'll have to get one and then get another one because Coin's gonna need one. So we'll see because you know, $1,000 for 2 systems and 2 games is going to be kind of nuts. Not that I haven't dropped that much money on a console at first launch before, because I did that with the Switch when it first came out. I bought the Zelda games, I bought the amiibos, the strategy guide, the system, and it was just kind of crazy. All right, so we're gonna go in here. That's what we did the last time. Doing good so far, guys. I think we might actually get this NDR. We might actually get it, guys. Cross your fingers. Cross thy fingers. Alright. Doors open. We're going to the left. Go fight these guys in the corner here real quick. Because we got to ground them up. We don't want them running around us. Because I know they're just trying to surround. That's what they attempt. Oh my gosh, get up off me. Ooh, I feel like we got an extra man for that. Oh, get over there, buddy. Ooh, he gave me the flying fist. So you can't just punch me like that. Send me across the room? Crazy. Alright, so where do we go? We went, because last time we went left, then right. No, we went left. We went left. Oh yeah, that was it. That's what it was. Because I forgot this was an odd looking one. Oh my gosh, stop. Come on. Bruh, come on. There we go. All right, going to the middle. Oh, come on. Come on. That's 2. Three. All right, guys. Last spot. Can we do it? Yo, let's go! We got that NDR, baby! We got that NDR! We got the NDR! Let's go! Let's go! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go! Take that, Norman Osborn. Oh my gosh.
As I breathe, you will not pass the castle gate!
Yo, thank you guys so much for the GGs.
Are you not entertained?
You're not entertained.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Oh my goodness. Yo, Seiko Startorium getting a gifted membership from Zombie. Yo, Zombie, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Greatly appreciate it. Seiko Startorium getting that gifted membership. Thank you so much for doing that gifted, Zombie. Guys, if you got a gifted membership from Zombie, please be sure to tell him thank you. And also, Zombie celebrating 9 months in the Coin Hunter Guild. Greatly appreciate the love and support, my dude. For being in the guild, man. Oh, guys, congratulations again on that 9-month milestone, guys. Can we get some hype in the chat for Zombie? Let's go, guys. Let's go. Big hearts to you guys. Woo! Shay, come in.
Finally! Finally!
The finally is crazy. Yes, not today. Oh my gosh. So that was well worth the whole hour playing there, guys. So there you go. We have another game under the belt for NDR. We've got Renegade NDR on the second attempt, mind you. Oh my goodness, guys. Whew. All right, I gotta breathe. But first, I got something for you guys. Hold on, let's switch the views here. Let's switch the views. I just got a package in the mail today that I think some of you guys are gonna like. What's in the box? What's in the box? I'm gonna show you what's in the box. And I can tell you right now, it is not Switch 2 related, okay? It's not Switch 2 related. But it is something that I've been wanting for a long time. It's been something I've been wanting for a long time. I finally was able to get my hands on it. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get my hands on it because I thought they stopped making them. So I'm hoping this is what I think it is. So we're going to go in and open it up here real quick. And I'm going to share it with you guys. Hopefully it is what it is. I honestly like the Wii U. It might be the fact that I used it as my main console as of last year until I got my Switch in May. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, getting those Switches is kind of crazy. Quest 2. Oh no, Shay, you missed out on that, my dude. You missed out on that. Let me put you on something real quick. Look, bruh. You missed out the last stream when I showed it off. Got that good old Quest 3S, my boo. We got that Quest 3S. Go be some VR content. I'm waiting on my cable to come in today. And so I saw you got one, but I thought you got another one. No. Maybe Coin might get one, but not right now. Those things are like $300-$400. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna open this up here real quick, and let's see what it is. Because if it's just my cable for my my headset, that's gonna be one thing. But I'm hoping it's what I think it is. I dodged a bullet. He is wearing pants. What? What do you mean am I wearing pants? Of course I'm wearing pants. Why would I not wear pants? Stark. Stark. No. I see what I'm not planking the pumpkin patch, okay? I'm not planking the pumpkin patch. You twisted little dude, you. And I love you still. Okay. Love you lots. Some streamers. I don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was. This is exactly what I thought it was. Alright guys. Throw that paperwork to the side. Of course, I'm going to take it out, I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to put it back in the box, and that's where it's going to stay for the rest of eternity. But alright guys, I finally got my hands on one of these after so long of looking and thinking they were going to be out of them, and I didn't think I was going to get one. But here it is, guys. Here it is. Yes. The Hyrule Edition Nintendo Switch Lite. I've been waiting on this bad boy for a hot minute. And now, it is finally, it's all mine. It's all mine. I just got that and I'm in tears. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to definitely put that next to what I got for Christmas, which was my Tears of the Kingdom Zelda Nintendo Switch system that I got. And I didn't think I was going to get that. So there's only one more thing that I need. There's only one more thing that I need outside of a Pro Controller that's Zelda related. I still need to get the Lego set. I still need to get the Lego set. But, you know, Father's Day is around the corner. My wedding anniversary is around the corner in the same sense of that. So might be a possibility that I can get that. So I'm gonna throw it over here in the bag here real quick. Not really, because it's amazing. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. So hopefully later today I'll get my cord for my MetaQuest, and then I might, when I do Marble Madness, I might come back and actually do a unboxing of the MetaQuest 3, and then we might try to do some content. The big Zelda tree Lego, yes, I have not gotten that yet. It was either me get the Lego set or me go in and get stuff for the kiddos for Christmas, and you already know who won on that one. So, you know, it is. Your place looks messy. It is messy. I'm the only one cleaning it too. But thanks for letting me know that it looked messy. I appreciate that. Paquito. My room is cluttered with stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's a small room. I think his place looks cool. No, this place is a trash can. Honestly, I'm gonna go hold you. It's a trash can. It's small. I still got a lot of stuff to organize and pull up, and I know y'all looking off into my bedroom in there. All geniuses are cluttered. Yes, big time. I'm not a genius, but I'm definitely cluttered. I'm smart. Can we see the Sega Saturn games? I don't have that many Sega Saturn games. I really don't. I got like, what, 3, 6, 8, 16, maybe 24 games for my Sega Saturn. Just 24. Isn't that what they said in Spider-Man? Practically. I just want to see. Okay. All right. Oh, guys. All right. Here we go. I'll show Shay the Sega Saturn games, okay? There they are. Right there. Right next to my cup and stuff. See? It really, what you see right there is it. That's all. Not a whole lot of anything. And I can't really zoom in on it because this cord only goes so far. But not that many. Really not that many. But those, on the other hand, yeah, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of games. A whole lot of games. All right, now let me put my stuff back up there. Maybe one of these days I might do a quote-unquote pseudo tour of this junky room that I call a office, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Nice collection, honestly. I appreciate that. Hashtag Sega Saturn love. Yo, I mean, I got a few. Not a whole lot. I got a few. And I got some, now off to the side here with if you saw them, there's like some jewel cases that actually have individual Sega Saturn games in them, but, you know, it's not that big. You know, collection's not all that great. It's just stuff I picked up along the way and just said, hey, this is what I got. This is what I got. All right, guys. So, Real quick, we'll have a little bit of a discussion about the Nintendo Direct while we're here. For those of you that did watch it, which version of the Sega Saturn do you have? I have the American release and I have a Japanese release Sega Saturn. I have both of them. They're obviously all of them are packed up, but I do have both. Yeah, I was asleep when it happened. Man, I was up at 6:30 in the morning, getting the kids off to school, and then just contemplating whether or not I was going to stream it or not. And then literally like at 3 minutes till the time for the Direct to start, I was like, all right, whatever. I'll throw it up there. I know I wasn't going to get like a whole lot of people coming in to see it because, you know, everybody else had their little parties. You know, they have people watching and engaging in the chat, and it was popping off. And I was just like, I don't care, because I don't typically do that. I really don't. So, you know, kind of like Keever. I was over there lurking in Keever's stream while he was waiting to do his, because he was playing Mario Party before he actually did the Direct and stuff like that. So he already had like a good following in there. But I was just like, whatever. You know, if my community pulls through, cool. If nobody else pull through, because I know it's early in the morning, folks trying to sleep, it's cool too. But even Coin popped in on it, even though he was in school, he popped in on it. So, but what are you guys, back to it, well, what are you guys excited for? I know you guys are excited for Mario Kart, which was the number one. And then, of course, the Mario Party was another one. Nighttime Luigi had made mention, just I agree with him, the Hyrule Warriors game that they're getting ready to come out for the explanation of all the events before Tears of the Kingdom. I'm definitely hyped for that. The Dust Blood game that's from FromSoft, I'm excited for that. I can't wait to go and play that. That's another one of those Elden Ring style games. Of course, Elden Ring 4, the Switch 2, is going to be pretty freaking awesome. So, look, all these games are coming out day one. It's going to be nuts. There, I sent the rest of the calendar photos. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to shit? I don't want. Oh my God. No. If you send me the one with Dracula with the bulge, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to have a long, oh my God. And right off the rip, I got hit, and I'm already like, I ain't got no business looking at all these calendars. I don't have no business looking at this. All right, let me look at that later. Oh my gosh, Hyrule Warriors was my hype. Oh, it was. And then of course, all the upgrades they're gonna have for all the games that have all the graphical enhancements and stuff like that, such as for like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Metroid Prime 4, especially Metroid Prime 4. It is going to be crazy. No, don't show those. I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna get canceled out here. But oh my gosh, I have to go see that. Wait, Try. Do you just have a regular Japanese Saturn, or do you have a V Saturn or a High Saturn? I just have a regular Saturn and a Japanese Saturn. I don't have either model of V or High. I don't have either one of those. Now, if you got a couple of those extra laying around that you want to donate to me to add to my collection, I'd be greatly appreciated. But I don't have either one of those. I think as I can see it from the TV screen. See what? Oh, I keep forgetting about that. That's back behind me. I don't think. Oh no, what you see right now is my other monitor, because I have two monitors. So I got. What you see right here is what you see in the screen. Clearly, is me doing whatever. So, no, we're not going to do that. Not going to do that at all. But no, seriously, guys, what do you guys think about the Direct? How do you guys feel about the Direct? You tell me how you guys felt. I see Stark said he was hyped for the Hyrule Warriors. I know Nighttime Luigi was hyped for Hyrule Warriors as well. You won't get canceled, but it did ruin Omega's lunch one day. Oh, see, well, Omega's got a weak constitution. I don't have a weak constitution. I got a twisted sense of humor. So, yeah. Yes. Whoa, I can Triforce in the TV screen and Triforce in the TV screen, and then it's that TV screen and another Triforce, and then it's a TV screen. It's a TV screen inception, okay? It's a TV screen inception. But that's only because I can only put the camera like right here, because I don't have anything in the middle of my desk that will allow me to put a camera right dead in it, so it's all cool. I think I'm going to remain poor with all this new content and upgrades. Poor? We live in the U.S., dude. We stay poor. No, I'm kidding. But yes, I definitely, when they kept dropping stuff, I was like, my whole wallet just disintegrated. Like, I felt like folks were knocking on my door saying, hey, we're offering home loans. so you can pay for all that. Oh my gosh. I feel like we have to go to Fort Knox and go get us some gold. Something. We had to do something. Oh my goodness. Oh, that reminds me. I still have to go get coin from school today because he's got to stay after school for his esports and he got to make up tests. So yeah, I think I still got to do that. Oh, and I got to get my girlies. I got to get my girlies off the bus today too. So that's cool. Overall, I felt good about what Nintendo showed, but did you notice they didn't talk about joystick drifting? I mean, of course they're not going to talk about joystick drifting because, you know, they didn't talk about it when the Switch came out. So it's par for the course. Triforce, I have a question for you. What is your favorite title on the Switch? Chat, can y'all answer? Can y'all answer Shay's question? Hey, answer Shay's question? No, I'm kidding. That's a good question though, actually. My favorite Switch title is probably going to end up being, what was that one Switch game I would play like nonstop? Oh my goodness. I can't even think about what the name of it was. I can't even think about it. I can't think about what the name was. I just know it was because I don't have no, I like Zelda. Okay, I like Zelda. But I don't really have a specific favorite Switch game because any of them can be my favorite because I literally will play the absolute bejesus out of them until something else comes along and I'll play it. Like right now, if you were to ask me my all-time favorite PlayStation 5 game, it's definitely going to be Elden Ring because golly, I've been playing Elden Ring like it ain't nobody's business. It's wow. Shalanko, what's going on, sis? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you being here. I'm mostly excited for the GameCube emulator and the new Donkey Kong game. I saw the Donkey Kong Bonanza and immediately I thought, Schlanko. Schlanko's about to go ape. Pun intended. And I know she's going to be all over that. I know she was going to be all over that. Guys, if you haven't checked out Schlanko, by the way, you need to go over there and check her out right where it says, hello, it's your girl Schlank. Come over there and check her out. Click it on the link right over there. Try to get that YouTube channel up to 1,000, guys. If you haven't been there already, haven't done so, go over there and check out her YouTube channel. Drop a subby on it. Leave a like. Hit that bell. That way you're notified whenever she actually drops something over there. She's getting better. She's getting better. But yeah, we're trying to get that channel to 1,000. Trying to get that channel to 1,000. Hi, did you finish the game yet? Oh, I done finished it twice. I finished it once, and then we went back and did a no-death run of it, and I actually got the no-death run on the second time. I went ape-ish. Yes, you did. I figured you would go ape-ish. I was, honestly, Slanko, I was hoping you were going to come by to the stream. Cause I was like, I'm going to have Slanko drop in on the Discord and just be like, just have a brother-sister moment. But I know you were trying to stream your end, and I didn't think I was going to stream it, but I decided to stream it anyway, so it was all good. Try, how did you confuse Shay as me? I now bestow you bad shiny luck for that. Well, joke's on you. I don't play Pokemon, so it is what it is. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And if it was you, Sonic, I apologize, but you know, we got SH and SO, and you know, I'm blind because I still got darn near 5-year-old glasses that I need new glasses for. So I can't see as well as I used to. That was Sonic who asked the question about your favorite tride. Oh, okay, got you. Thank you, Shay, for clearing it up. Again, I'm blind. What can I say? We didn't just beat it, we NDR'd it. That's what Game Guy said. Yes, we did. I had to decompress. Holy hell. How did you have to dude, you're supposed to take it in and you're supposed to stay hyped up. Keep it going. I'm sorry I missed your reaction. I'll catch you. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't like I said, the stream was mid. I wasn't worried about it. I really wasn't. I liked it. I got hyped for my own benefit. But to see some folks in the chat actually being hyped of it, like Dairy Daughter, and those of them that came in at the beginning of the stream when we were doing it, that's all that mattered. That's all that mattered. I'm not that hyped for all the new game chat thing. You know, I think it's a new innovation. I like where Nintendo's going, where they're actually trying to get up with the times, or actually going to be up with the times of actually being able to do that. I like the fact that they're actually being able to. I'm assuming that it's going to be an ability for them to be able to stream from their system now that they have these features in place, as far as like the webcam and the facial features and stuff like that. So hopefully that's the way they're going to go with it. But there's still so much to see and do as we get closer to the release date, to see what all is going to be able to do. But I'm so hyped for that. I mean, even though it's kind of there, but I'm so hyped for that. You know, I know for some people that's not the biggest selling point, but for me, where I don't have a lot of room in my room to be like putting consoles on my desk and trying to hook them up and stream, it would actually be really cool to actually be able to just hook an Ethernet cable in there, stream what I got to stream directly from the system, and then just kind of run it with it. So it is cool. It is cool as far as I'm concerned. Preach, brother, I got progressive glasses and I still feel blind. And see, I got progressive lenses too, and they're 5 years old. And I got my eyes checked. I got a prescription. I just $250 for some glasses for somebody of my age is just ridiculous, because it's like I just got, I bought my daughter some glasses like maybe 6 months ago, and it only cost me after insurance and everything, it only costed me like $80, maybe $100. But like for me, it's $250 because I gotta have progressive lenses, because cute way of saying bifocals. It is crazy. Mario Kart Monday is going to be litty until we get Thanos snapped. Yes. Mario Kart is going to be absolute fire. Absolute fire, guys. Absolute fire. Let me get up off the screen real quick, because, we're not going to stare at Renegade all day long. Well, I'm not going to stare at Renegade all day long. Let's put it that way. We can get up off that. But yes, that Mario Party, especially with the TV show aspect of it, that's going to be wild too. That is going to be freaking amazing. Start drives cart off into the sunset. Everyone, where is he going? He's going to find himself. I think the game chat is a cool idea, but it can be a problem if they don't censor swears and stuff. Is going to be a mess. Well, that could be the same said about Discord, or the same thing that's said for kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm just streaming directly from my web camera with the stream going to whatever. There's no censorship on a lot of that stuff. So it's really going to still fall back on the user, depending on their platform that they're using to stream with, to either censor that stuff out or basically put the disclaimer out there as far as not using bad language, whatnot on there. But at the same time, it's gonna be a mess regardless. It's gonna be a mess regardless. It just depends on how one particular content creator or user, shall I say, decides to go in and be able to get that taken care of. And the only real way you're gonna really do that is either use it and take the risk and try to censor it out best you can, or you're just not gonna use it at all. But I would feel like that for those that have like family members that play with, other family members like across the way that haven't had the opportunity to play together like they used to, that would be more of a personal use for it, and not pretty much like a community stream type thing. So we'll see how that, I'm going to see how that turns out, because it might be something they might integrate it with regular streaming, and it might be something beneficial. Who knows? It's just to me, that's more stuff I got to put on my desk. So we will see. We'll dive into that once I can get my hands on it and kind of go and do what it is. Man, I can't wait to brag about me being right with Silk Song, Deltarune, and all the other stuff I predicted to a Gunpla/gaming streamer I know. I mean, you can go for that if you want to, but I mean, if it's for your benefit and it makes you feel good, that's cool. But I mean, I see no small victory with that. But hey, if you were right, you were right. I'm not gonna take your steam. I'll let you have that. Game Guy says I'm gonna need a new randomizer, of course, for Mario Kart World. We'll see. We'll see what they're gonna. We don't even know what modes they're gonna have in this game, other than the fact that you can do the world tour and all that good stuff. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how that's gonna turn out with that. People should respect us. We pay to see people. Stark's gonna be here all night. Make sure you tip your waitress, okay? Looking forward to the new Hyrule and Pokemon games. Yes, the Pokemon ZA, especially with the expansion, not the expansion pack, but the upgrade pack. That's actually gonna be really good. That's gonna be definitely really good. I also like the fact that you can actually take a lot of these games that they're making for the Switch 2 and be able to actually share them with other consoles that don't have the game, and actually do it with more consoles than what they did before when they first introduced it. Because when they first introduced it, you could only do it with like one other console, supposedly, but then it's like it didn't quite work well like it was supposed to. But now with the way they got it with this system, being able to work with not only Switch 2 users, but also other Switch users, like whether it's version 1, version 2, or the Switch Lite, or the OLED, that's actually a game changer. So, I mean, having like with me, having 3 kids that have Switches and be able to play like one particular game with them without having to go in and buy a game for everybody, that's actually going to be really good. That's going to be really, really good. I bleep it out, come to my stream, and I'll yeah, you know, kidding. That's crazy. That's wild. For retro's sake, that's wild. They did look cool. Heck, even the new Kirby Air Ride was a cool surprise. I've never played Kirby Air Ride before, but when I saw that it was going to be Air Ride not Air Ride remake, but a brand new Air Ride game, I was like, for those of you that I know that are into the Kirby games as well as playing that game back in their childhood, I knew for a fact that y'all were going to go crazy. If anything, I also knew Slonko was probably throwing her around. It's like, oh my God, there's another Kirby game! Ah! Cat and dog going nuts. This is crazy. I can only imagine what was going on over there on Slonko's stream. I'm gonna have to go back and check the VOD for her if I could find it and just watch her stream. You know, I could be a big jerk of a brother right now and just pull her stream up right now and was like, all right, chat, we're gonna sit back and watch Slonko's reaction to the stream all the way through. But there's gonna be a level of censorship I gotta put in there because, you know, I love my sister to death, but holy crap. You talk about me using colorful metaphors, she let them things slide like mayonnaise on a sandwich. I'm just saying. I am just saying. So I was crying. I'm just saying, you look, I knew, like, we were seeing these games. I was just like, man, Slonko is probably going ham, losing her stuff. Big mayo, right? Yes, big mayo, big slide, just like that. Just slide off. Yo, Jonathan Vasquez, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And you said I'm wild. Yes, you're wild, but not unhinged. There's a difference. We're not the same. You come close, little brother, but you're not quite there yet. You're not quite there yet. I still got a lot of aces. Oh, by the way, I put a timestamp for the Pinocchio. Okay, Sonic. I've noticed you've been like mentioning that like constantly. Like even last night when I was in Juice's stream, you had mentioned it. I saw it. I promise you, I saw it. I saw it like multiple times. I saw it. I know what you're talking about. I just want to make sure you know that I saw it. Just want to make sure you knew that I saw it. If you guys didn't see the Cobra Triangle stream, Jesus Christ, Slonko is out here just testing my limits right now. You ain't no angel. Stop that. You ain't no angel. Careful, dark Slonko. I know, right? Dark. All the way dark. Like darker than me. Yes, I will be doing... Actually, yes, I will be doing Marble Madness later today. I got to get a thumbnail stuff made for that. But I will be doing Marble Madness later today. All right, my bad. Y'all... No, you're good. You're good. I just want to make sure you knew. Because I didn't know if you heard me on Juice's stream that night. And I know I commented on it. I want to say I commented on it. But I definitely... I think you may mention it on one of the other streams. And I said, yes, I did look at it. But yeah, no, you're good. It was a funny moment. What can I say? I'm not going to be mad at it. It was definitely a funny moment. I was doing everything. Yes, today, Marble Madness. Probably going to be about, if I can get dinner stuff straightened out, I'll probably start streaming at about maybe 6, 7 o'clock. Because I feel like that's going to be another short stream. Because I got to looking at playing it, and I was just like, I think there's only like 5 or 6 stages in that game. And I was like, if you're really good with it, then you can pretty much finish the game in like an hour, maybe. So, yeah. Wait, try. Can you see our clips? Yeah, when you make clips, they are on the YouTube channel page. And I can see everybody's clips that they made through YouTube. Yeah, I can see those. Don't pinch back, right? See, I gave you an easy one. So what am I supposed to do? Give you a gold star because you gave me an easy one? You said Bio Billy was a cozy, easy game. Cobra Triangle was a cozy, easy game. Does it look like that was a cozy, easy game, sis? Does it look like that? You got my glasses off. I look like an orangutan out here. I look like that creature from the Force Awakens with the big goggles on her face. Just ugh. Put my glasses on so I can look decent. Ugh. I look hideous. Yeah, I want the superstar. Oh, crazy. Okay, bro, it was nice catching you live, but meds kicked in and I gotta lay down. Catch you later, bro. No worries there, bro. You get to feeling better, my dude. Take it easy. And I'm glad you came in and hung out with us, my friend. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, my room is garbage right now. And see, I got the family-size cupcakes behind me, and I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing at all. Stop handsome. No, ain't nothing handsome about this. Ain't nothing. Ooh. This is ugly. This is ugly. This is ugly. You look fabulous, buddy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to stop hitting on me, all right? And look, y'all gotta take me out on a date and stuff. Y'all gonna be hitting me with these kind of words like that. It's kind of wild. Mas Kanata? Yeah, that. Bifocal chick. Yeah, her. The ones that got the glasses so big that she can stare into your soul and in your generation's soul. Yeah, I said that. I see them Oreos. You don't see no Oreos. Oh, you mean the Mario Oreos I have back there that actually it's just an empty package actually. Well, actually it's supposed to be an empty package, but there's actually got some Oreos in it. But I need to dump those out. But I just saved the package because, Nintendo. I don't know if you guys seen them before or not, but ew. But yeah, once upon a time they had those awesome Nintendo Oreos. Could skip on that. So I collect, I went in and kept it, ain't no big whoop. Wasn't a big whoop. Now, somewhere downstairs in my freezer, I have, like, the first time they released the Pokemon Oreos. I got 2 packs of those sitting down in my freezer right now. That's kind of crazy. Dang. She looked like an orange that got left behind the couch. It looked like an orange that got left behind the couch in front of a furnace. You know what would be cool? A chibi plushie of Game Guy's mascot. That would not be bad if it wasn't for the fact that the band hammer of Nintendo would come through. That'd be kind of crazy. Did you grab that Time magazine? Oh, which one for retro's sake? I know there was a couple of Pokemon Time magazines that they had that I've been meaning to put my hands on. And I think they did one for Mario as well, which if they did, I need to go. I think that's at the store right now. I need to go grab that now that I think about it. I really need to get I had like a couple of the Pokemon magazines at my other store that I was at, but I forgot to get them when I was there. And I think we may still have some at my current store. But if Terry's a Mario one out, there's a Mario. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. I know what you're talking about. I know that should be sitting up there. I'm gonna probably grab that when I go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna probably get that and put that in a sleeve so I can hold on to that. But yeah. And see all this stuff, I'm going to collect it and then to what? I'm going to leave it to my kids and they're going to be like, yeah, Dad had this. I don't know why. He was just obsessed. I don't think my kids will ever understand the infatuation of Nintendo that I have today than they do. I don't think they'll ever get that. Yo, Philip, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well on this amazing Wednesday afternoon. This was a cozy, easy game. It was. It was very cozy. I didn't have to use too many swear words for this stream, so it's kind of cool. I haven't yet, but I think it's in display till May sometime. Okay, I'm definitely going to go ahead and put my hands on it. Philip says, I saw the new Direct. Awesome. What did you think of it, Phil? What did you feel? What are you hyped for? That's what we're discussing right now. We're talking about the Nintendo Direct, so weigh in. Go ahead, weigh in. Let us know what you thought was cool. What are you looking forward to? What were your ups, your downs, your left, rights, and your B's and your A's? Don't take that the wrong way. Slanko said, I want some. Look, I'll go to the store and get some regular Oreos for you, Slanko. We'll get some of that. We'll get some of that. Yo, Don Wee, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hashtag road to 20K subscribers. Can I be a mod? You can absolutely not be a mod. Because one thing I don't do is I don't give mods to folks that ask for it, number one. And number two, I have already an amazing mod team at the current moment, so I'm not looking for any mods. But I do appreciate you asking, but at the same time, don't ask. I'm not trying to be rude. But I hope you're doing well, my dude. I hope you're doing well. I'm not joking about it. I genuinely think you deserve a plushie of your profile picture. Heck, maybe a U2's of your profile picture because that's how cool you are. I mean, it's not wrong. You're not wrong. It would be actually pretty cool to do that. We're talking about Nintendo's property. Now, if it was like something that he drew and it was kind of like, his own creation, but with a little bit of spin on it, then yeah, that'd definitely be really cool. I definitely would love to see that. I'm hyped for this game, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Yes, I am so happy for that game. I am so mad happy that they announced that. I'm looking forward to playing that. I'm looking so forward to playing that. It's not coming out until next year, but that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Because obviously that's going to be a setup for them to say, okay, once we get this Hyrule Warrior game out the way, then we're going to see what the next Zelda is going to be. Because I know they're working on one. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yes, it is Wednesday. It's hump day. It's hump day. Age of Calamity was extremely underrated. Yes, it was. Age of Calamity was extremely underrated. So I am stoked. Yes, it was. And I barely finished that game. I did finish it like all the way through, but I didn't go back and do all the extra stuff like I kind of did with the original Hyrule Warriors. Now, granted, though I like Age of Calamity, but man, the original Hyrule Warriors, man, completely, y'all don't sleep on that game. That game is great, especially with all the characters and stuff. Woo, do not sleep on that game. You'll have a good time. Best way to enjoy that game is just to go in and play that game and eat a bunch of egg rolls. Killing a bunch of mobs. You trust me. You'll thank me later. I know it's too much fun to ask for, but I just want a new Castlevania. No, you're not wrong. I would love another Castlevania, but considering the fact that Iga was one of the main people that did a lot of the Castlevanias, I think the closest we're going to get to another Castlevania is when they do another, not Blood, was it Blood Moon? I think it was. One of the two. I can't remember the name. I think it was either Blood Moon or something like that. But now I did hear, rumor around the campfire, I did hear that Konami was working on a Castlevania game that was in development, but they didn't say what it was. So they are working, quote unquote, on one, but I'm not really sure if they're actually going to go forward with it. So it's a cow and a cataquack. A cataquack? A cataquack? What's a cataquack? That sounds like a parrot and platypus type thing with a cataquack. Are you sure about that game, guy? Do I need to come over there and eradicate a parrot and platypus? That's kind of crazy. Anyways. I was talking about platypus. I was going to go somewhere with that. I was going to go somewhere. Oh, shoot. I didn't notice the cataquack. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, Bloodstain. That's what it is. Bloodstain. Yep. That's exactly what it was. Which I think they're making another Bloodstain game, actually, now that I think about it. Now, Gal Guardians, they came out with another game, which I'm going to try to pick that up and play that all the way through, which was actually really good. The first one was good. Folks slept on it, but it played just like the crossover Symphony of the Night and Bloodstained, so that was actually good. They were enemies from Super Mario Sunshine and Galaxy. They shoot you into the air. Oh, okay, I got you. Travis, I trade my High Saturn for a signed Coke Oreo by you and Coin. I don't have any more Coke Oreos. They stopped making those like months ago. So, and I don't feel like that would be an equal trade, to be honest. So, and third of all, how would I sign a cookie? I mean, I can attempt it, but it'd just be kind of crazy. Wasn't there supposed to be a new Pizza Cats or something? Yes, there is the Samurai Pizza Cats game. I think that was supposed to be slated either for later this year, if not next year. So there is that. There is definitely that. Thank you for reminding me about that, Sonic, because I almost completely forgot. Oh, not Sonic, but yeah, Sonic. I almost completely forgot about that. I had to double look because Shay and Sonic were right next to each other, so I want to make sure I say the right name to the right person. See, you got me all on the fence out here. Are we supposed to get the news of Splatoon 4? I didn't see anything in the direct about Splatoon 4, but then again, we're still fresh in the beginning of the year. So even though quote unquote this is the last direct quote unquote, as far as I'm assuming as far as a system standpoint direct is concerned, we still have gonna have the holiday Nintendo Direct that's gonna come up. That's gonna basically, or not holiday, but like the pre-holiday Nintendo Direct, where they're gonna talk about all the rest of the games that are gonna come out, not only for just what they announced for next year, or the few that's gonna come out for next year, but for the rest of the games that are gonna come out later next year, as well as the games that are actually gonna be coming slated up for the rest of this year, going into the holidays. So you still got that going on. So there is that. So I don't think it's gonna be quote unquote the last Direct, but there's probably gonna be another one more likely. Covering that stuff. Yo, Fat Juice coming in to chat as I live and stream. Welcome to the stream. What's good with you, my dude? How's it going? Are you at work today? Checking me out? I mean, hey man, you know, nothing but love to you, bro. Nothing but love, guys. If you didn't check the link out in the Discord, I had the opportunity of playing Mario Party Jamboree with the amazing Fat Juice and his crew, and it was absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. You're chilling. No, I'm off for the direct. Yo, let's go. See, it happened to fall. The direct ended up falling on my day off today too. So I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I feel like today's gonna be chili slaw dogs today. You know what it is. Says thank you for joining in, bro. No, man, no worries, dude. No worries. Anytime. Hey, look. Anytime you want me to pull up and play, I'm just a Discord message away. Now, whether I check it on the other hand is a different story. But you know, usually I'm around. Guys, if you have not checked out the amazing Fat Juice and amazing content creator, does a variety of different games, from whether it be Tekken, Street Fighter, Armored Core 6, classic retro games like Yoshi's Story, and like Mario World and stuff like that. That's the guy to be. You want to go check out what he got? There's one simple thing you can do. You go right there in the chat and go to the link where it says, hey, listen, go show some love to Fat Juice by subbing to their channel by clicking on the link right there. Leave a like on their latest video, comment on their latest stream, and of course, you also always slap that bell. That way you're notified when they go live. And if you like the content they got, make sure you give them a subbo, because hey, we're all on that YouTube grind together. We're all on that YouTube grind together. We're all trying to make our goals, trying to make that extra doughy dough. We trying to make that extra banana, them rupees, them gold coins. You know, we doing what we do. How can Switch U, I'm calling Switch 2 Switch U, run Cyberpunk 2077 the same way it can run Elden Ring? So there you go. And don't get me wrong, I got the joke. I know Cyberpunk was pretty much broken from the get-go, but I know they fixed it. But when that game first came out, it was garbage, like literal garbage. And I actually, believe it or not, I actually got the deluxe edition of Cyberpunk when it first came out. I didn't pre-order it. I just walked in the store and was just like, yeah, I might go ahead and pick up this game, whatever. And of course, it was like a month after it came out. I didn't get it like the day it came out. It was a month after it came out. But I caught it on clearance at Walmart because I think supposedly they were pulling it or something like that. So I ended up getting it for like $20. And it's just still sitting in the drawer. It is what it is. It is what it is. I gave him a subbo. Thank you so much, Koi Fish, for subbing to the Fat Juice. Much appreciated, my dude. Anyone craving pasta? Actually, I am. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go in and make spaghetti for dinner tonight or if I just want to be simple and just do chili slaw dogs tonight. Because I'm feeling like chili slaw dogs is going to be crazy because I got homemade chili that I made already like almost a week ago that I got frozen up. I can thaw that out and we got some chili slaw dogs. But I might just go down here and get this kitchen cleaned up real quick and go ahead and maybe make the spaghetti. I have no idea. Spaghetti rules. Yes, it does. Spaghetti is amazing. But again, if I do that, then it's kind of like, well, now I gotta find a place to put all that sauce. And honestly, I don't really feel like doing a whole lot of cooking tonight. I feel like I want to just make something simple and just chill. So it might just end up being a hot dog night tonight. I don't care. Like a chili dog type thing. You should make some raviolis. Those are good on Wednesdays like these. They are, but I have to go out and go get that. I literally would have to go out and get that. So we'll have to see. We will have to see a wee. Whoop. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm getting a message real quick. Hold on, guys. Oh, all right. Oh, hold on. Who else we got going on over here? Oh man, we are having chili tonight. Ooh, see, I think it's gonna be good. Hot. It sounds good. I'm pulling up. Come on over, Juice. I got you. I got you, Juice. Pull on up. Are you gonna get Switch 2? I'm going to get the Switch 2, but first things first, I got to be able to be sure I can attempt to actually get it pre-ordered. Because as much as I would just basically say, let me take $1,000 and get 2 of these things with everything with it so that me and Coin can both have it, more likely it's just going to be a phase thing. I'm going to go ahead and, if I can get a hold of it for me, I'm going to go ahead and get it. And then maybe later in the year, since Coin does have a birthday later in the year, I could probably, get him later for Christmas and whatnot. but I would just say it's just gonna give me an opportunity to see how they're gonna handle the systems, because I know when it gets close to the holiday, they're gonna be flying off the shelves. So it's actually kind of cool that they're releasing it in the next couple of months, because you know, they can get it out there, and if it does sell out, then they got plenty of time going into the rest of the summer to go in and actually make more and get them out there, and then of course start stockpiling for Christmas. So we'll see. I'm hoping that I can get in there and try to pre-order it. I don't want to be that dude that has to go to GameStop and sit outside the door in hopes of being able to get it pre-ordered, because I feel like I already know in my heart that folks are going to go on a rampage this place. It's going to fly off the shelves. I'm probably not going to be able to get my hands on it right off the rip. It's going to probably end up being like the PlayStation 5, but I'm being optimistic. I'm hoping I can do that. The only thing I don't like I rather go into a brick and mortar store to pre-order it, because they're not going to ask for a whole lot down to pre-order it. Like usually at the most, I'm going to say probably it's going to be like $75, like $50 to $100 to pre-order it. But a lot of places, like if you go online to go in and try to pre-order it, they're going to want all of it up front. And it's just like, you know, as much as I get, that's what the thing is. Not a lot of people, including myself, even working what I got, I'm not going to be able to just be able to throw mindlessly $500 at getting that. And, you know, that's just not going to work for me. So we'll see. We'll see. Hang on one second. Nah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Anyways, getting back into the chat. Since I sent you Best Buy pre-order information, let me see here. Let me see what Best Buy talking about. Hashtag quiet stream moment. Yeah, it was. I was talking to one of my family members real quick. Because I was expecting something, and of course, that was a snafu. I wouldn't. It ain't a big deal. I adapt and overcome, do what I do. See, they're gonna do it all on the website. See, that's the only thing I don't want to have to try to like fight for a ability to do it. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna probably go live at midnight going into Wednesday, and that stuff's gonna be wiped before you get whatever. And not to mention Best Buy. I've had a bad experience with Best Buy before, where I went and pre-ordered. I was able to pre-order and I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but I remember back in the day they had the special edition Majora's Mask 3DS system, and everybody was just going apeshit about getting it. And it took me like 3 weeks to actually secure one. And when I actually did get one secured, I was happy. I was like, oh man, I waited like a month, like 3 weeks to a month to get this thing like pre-ordered in for like the multiple ways of them getting it. And then the instant I got one, then literally like 3 days later, they canceled my pre-order because of overwhelming demand. So I just get real finicky about like ordering stuff online as far as a pre-order is concerned, and then that chance of it being canceled. I mean, not saying that doing it in stores it won't happen in the store, but I feel like it's less likely to happen in the store, because at least the in-stores will tell you, they'll know what the stores will know what the allocations are going to be when you go in there. So they'll tell you, hey, yeah, you can get a pre-order for it, or no, we're not taking any more pre-orders until the next wave. Whereas online, you don't know. They'll go in and just be, you can get in there and it just be like, oh, hey, they're taking pre-orders, and you get ready to get to that cart and you do it, and by the time you hit submit, it's gone. And then, you're back at it. So that's why I typically rather deal with a brick and mortar store to pre-order what I got to get, because at least I know once I hand them my money, unless it's something that is literally on the supply end of it, that's going to keep them from fulfilling my order, then that's understandable. But to do it online, you can, at any given time, you can get axed. And, it's basically one of those things where even if you have the whole thing paid for in full, they'll still axe it, and then you just be like, well, hey, here's your money back. So, you know. Let me catch up here with the chat. It says 5 days before my birthday. Wink, wink. Oh, really now? Chili with cornbread? If so, I'm coming over for dinner. You missed out. I did make chili and cornbread when I made my homemade chili. I did chili and cornbread that day. We also just recently did beef stew and cornbread. So, if y'all want some food, come on, pull up. It ain't the best looking food, but it tastes good. It's edible, but I'm not saying I'm the best chef in the world, but you get fed. You get fed. My house is not the best house in the world. It doesn't look great. It's old. It needs a lot of work. And, you know, it's got a lot of shortcomings. But you know what? The way I see it, it's a roof over my head. You come over here, I'm still going to welcome you like it's a 5-star hotel. I don't care. It is what it is. So, it is what it is. I'd much rather go to the store as well. Yeah, see, because like I said, I've been burned. I've already been burned once. So, you know, and honestly, when I only was able to get that DS system only because a friend what was a friend of mine and my wife went out to Target that was at where we were living, was down the street from where we were living. They went out there at 3 in the morning before I got up and get ready to go to work, and they stayed out there from 3 in the morning until about 7:30 in the morning, camping out that system. 2 of them. Well, she was going to get me 1, but the friend went along with us, 1 to make sure my wife's going to be safe, and 2 to secure me another one because I wanted 2 of them because obviously I'm going to collect 1 and play 1. But both of them stayed out there since 3 o'clock in the morning, camping it out while I slept and stayed with the kids. And when I got up that morning to get ready to go to work, I was greeted with 2 Majora Mass systems sitting on my desk. And I was just too happy. One of them was a birthday gift, so I didn't have to pay for that one, but I did pay the additional $200 for the other one. But it was cool. It was cheesy. I come by just to see you. That'd be enough for me. Game Guy, you're amazing. You're amazing. I cannot with GameStop. Oh wait a minute. Well, GameStop's website is I'm not gonna throw shade, but GameStop's website is kind of garbage when it comes to pre-ordering stuff, because when you pre-order stuff, it'll lag, you won't be able to get into it, and it errors all the time. I mean, but that could be with any website for anything that's highly anticipated, but GameStop is by far the most infamous one. Like, I've had better luck trying to do it with Target, with Best Buy, Amazon. Walmart is a little hit and miss sometimes, but nowhere near but GameStop, every time, GameStop is just like, you know, they're getting their tails kicked because it always crashes. It always crashes. I see the chocolate cupcakes in the background. Yes, I eat the junk food. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be eating the junk food, but I eat that junk food though. When I tell you, I'm like, look, I'm out. Like last night, that juice, I was like, man, I'm cracking open a cupcake right now, eating while I'm playing Mario Party. It's crazy. Which is also kind of cool, Juice. I actually, after we chatted in the voice chat for a little bit, I actually stayed up for like an extra 30, maybe about 30 minutes or so, maybe 45. And I was talking to Harmony about stuff, kind of getting to know her and stuff like that. And she was such a sweetheart to talk to. She was such a sweetheart. I want to give her all the big hugs. She is so freaking amazing. It's ridiculous. GameStop lies to you, lies to open your systems before you go. Yeah, they do that. So that way, when they tell you, when you take it home and say, oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, and you get home and then there's something wrong with it, and I'm like, well, you already opened it. And I'm like, nah, fam. That's why I always get the warranty. I always, even with GameStop, I always get the warranty day one when I buy a system from them, just because of that reason. So that when I do open it up and I go home, I'm like, well, there's a problem with it. Well, you already opened it. Well, I got a warranty, so replace it. I want to hear it. We can either do that, we go corporate. I ain't got no problem doing that. I worked for you guys before. I already know how that works. I want the mac and cheese you made the other day. That mac and cheese was great. It didn't last long. My daughter ate it all. She loves the mac and cheese. She loves the mac and cheese. Yeah, man, my place is a disaster. If I was judged by my place, I might not have many friends. And you know what? I don't have that many friends, and there's a reason why I don't have that many friends, because, for those that actually are truly accepting of who I am and what I don't have, it's just me. They're the ones hanging around. For the ones that just be like, oh man, I really just like being friends because you got all this well, cool. You just go that way. It is what it is. Yes, she's awesome. She is so freaking adorable. She is so freaking adorable. Unfortunately, she thought she held the mantle about being the oldest, and unfortunately, I had to lay those ambitions to rest. I had to lay those ambitions to rest. I'm like, nah, fam, I'm old. I am old. I just don't look it, nor do I act it. I pre-ordered DKHD in store. They took my money. Transaction went through. Game never came. I had to call them twice to get my money back. That's absolutely insane. That's insane. You shouldn't have to do that. If you paid for something and then you didn't ship it, and you clearly got the information showing that you did not ship it, you should be giving me some money back. I mean, I get it. You trying to not do it because just on the off chance that, you know, if there's something that went on in this in transit and they just don't have updated tracking information, and then you get your money back and then all of a sudden you got a free game in hand. I mean, I get that, but that's an L that everybody faces. If it ain't there, it ain't there. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. Triforce, I'm curious. Is it possible you could do a Kratos impression? I don't know if I could do... Okay, so look. I haven't played a lot of God of War. Like, I barely played a little bit of the first one when I had it on my PS5 streaming it. And honestly, I really do want to sit down and play Ragnarok, because I keep seeing clips and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I really should sit down and play that. And I actually do have it. I do have Ragnarok. I actually have the collector's edition of it that I got on the Lolo from GameStop for $25, which is amazing. But I don't want to open it for that because I know it's digital, but I do want to play it, but I think it might be available on the PlayStation Plus streaming service, which if it is, I'm definitely going to play that. I'd love to get into playing that, but yeah, I couldn't give you my best Kratos since, you know, I'm not all that great. The best I'm gonna be able to do for you is this.
Boy.
That's about the best I can do for you. Boy. That's about it. 14 family pack of cupcakes in the back, I see. Oh, that's 2 of them. One of them's actually half empty. Not even half empty. It's like a fourth empty. That's like box like right down here. There's like 4 cupcakes left, and I still got a whole box of another one. I still got strawberry milkshake Pop-Tarts in that bag over there. I have toffee covered peanuts over here. I have Mr. Beast candy bars. I have lemon Kit Kats in there. I got junk. I stay on top of my snack game, okay? I stay on top of it. I even got the Baja Blast sitting on the floor right here. I got like maybe 6 of those left. I'm on it. I'm all over it. I only played God of War 1 and 2 on the PS2. See, that's the thing. I only played like I think I maybe played like 1/4 of the first God of War, but you know, it is what it is. You ain't playing, bro. Look, I'll be having the snacks on deck, my dude. I be trying to have the snacks on deck. And that's the cool thing about working in a grocery store, is because the fact that, you know, I work in the grocery store, I can see when we have a good deal on something like that, or if the missus sees a good deal on like Oreos and stuff, I'm like, I go in there and just be like, I'll get it and I'll stack up on it. Now, I have to watch what I eat now because they already told me I'm pre-diabetic. So I can't go ham eating all the junk food that I used to. But I still got it on deck when I need it. Hey, I got some famous Amos cookies back there in a bag. I got beef jerky, 2 boxes of the bite-sized bags of beef jerky sitting over here. Look, I am on top of my snack game. I won't go hungry in this room. And wash all that down with a tea. It's just kind of crazy. Snack tier list. Oh man, I don't know where I would go with the snack tier list. Pocky would definitely be up there. I haven't bought any Pocky in a long time though, but Pocky would definitely be up there. Oreos are definitely going to be up there with that. But see, I even got snacks down in the freezer that I don't have up here. Like, you know, I got like ice cream sandwiches and what are those? I forgot what those the multicolored rainbow popsicles. I forgot what they call them. They were like bomb pops. Yeah, I got like a box of bomb pops down there. That I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy. I just finished eating a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles. Yo, the Cocoa Pebbles go hard. You know what? Now you said that. Now I want to go downstairs and have a bowl of Frosted Flakes because that's what I do. What's your go-to cereal? Definitely my go-to cereal is going to be Frosted Flakes. That's my go-to. I will eradicate a box of Frosted Flakes in a heartbeat. Without prejudice, I will wipe out a box of Frosted Flakes. No cap. I will wipe it out. That is like my go-to. That's my number 1 go-to. My second one is Golden Grahams. And then my third one is oh my God. Corn Pops. That's my third one. Yo, P Merc, how you doing, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Celebrating 11 months in the Coin Hunter Guild. What's good, dude? Thank you so much for being in the Coin Hunter Guild, showing the love and support. Great to appreciate your loyalty, and congratulations again on that 11-month milestone. Let's go. How's it going for you, Merkster? How's it going? I like cereal. I like cereal. If you know, you know. Bro, corn pops, yes. I'm telling you, dude. Corn pops are so good, you can either eat it with milk or without milk, because it's a good snack regardless. Hey, what's good, Merc? I'm telling you guys. Yo, Dolly, how's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It says hi, Triforce. I just finished off our Frosted Flakes yesterday, and you didn't share? Oh my goodness, Dolly. You should have said something earlier. I would have pulled up. We could have talked about jewelry, talked Animal Crossing, ate some Frosted Flakes. You know, we could have mellowed. We could have mellowed. But I still love you though. I still love you. You know what? I think April Honey was streaming. I don't know if she's still streaming or not. I was literally over there. I was lurking. I was in her chat and I was lurking. And then I was like, oh, for Retro's sake streaming, let me see what he's playing. He's over there playing Renegade. Ooh, I said PTSD is kicking in. I didn't have too much PTSD when I played, but it was all good though. But I still kind of struggled a little bit. But I was like, man, let me do my dude a justice and try to take this game down. And I didn't disappoint. I came through and we took it down for my dude for Retro's sake. And then it was like, all right, cool. We got him taken care of. And it's like, oh, well, we're going to talk about the good old Nintendo Direct. And guys, if you guys don't know, Ragdoll Riversong is an amazing content creator. Does a lot of Animal Crossing content. Super sweet. Oh my gosh. If there was ever a sweetest person I've ever had the opportunity of meeting, golly, Riversong is just by far the absolute sweetest. Like I don't understand how I can be in her chats and she not get mad about something. Like she is just so sweet. Love it. Always a good time to be over there in her chat too. Always a good time. She plays cozy games and Animal Crossing games. So guys, if you haven't checked her out, you need to go over there and do so. We're her to link this in the chat right down there, right where it says, hey, listen. Go show some love to Ragdoll Riversong by subbing to their channel by clicking on the link right there. Leave a comment on the latest video, comment on the latest stream. And of course, as always, make sure you slap that bell so that way you're notified when she goes live. She does post her schedule up from time to time. And of course, if you like the content that she has, definitely slap that subby button because you know we trying to do what we do. Yo, Fat Juice, thank you so much for subbing to Ragdoll Riversong. Much appreciated. Yeah, I followed her. Yes, she is an absolute sweetheart. Her and April Honey are absolute dolls. Except April Honey always talking about I'm a cutie, and I'm like, I think she just does that just to see me blush. I think she does that to see me blush. I don't get it. I'm not handsome. I'm not cute. I'm not adorable. I'm just Triforce. Okay, that's just all it is. I'm just Triforce. Yo, Red Bearded Sausage, how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It says Switch 2 game prices are crazy. I mean, well, not really, because I mean, PlayStation 5 games are running $70 right now. That and I think like certain first title games are. I mean, heck, if I'm not mistaken, Tears of the Kingdom when it first came out, it was $70. So I mean, $80 ain't that big of a whoop. I mean, it's $10 more. It's just $10 more. You'll be all right. Just dip a little deeper in your allowance money, okay? Just dip a little deeper. Mario Kart bundle for me, yes, that's the first thing I'm gonna go for is the Mario Kart bundle, so that way I don't have to worry about them selling out of the physical copy of it and then not being able to have it. And then of course, once I am able to put my hands on the physical copy, I'll just go ahead and get it because it'd be to put my hands on that and just kind of go from there. The prices are really high. Yes, it is. It is definitely high. Slonko coming here saying cutie. I don't think so. Oh, you're very welcome, Ragdoll. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on the shoestring. You already know what we do over here. Slonko says Triforce equals cute. No, Triforce equals Triforce. There's nothing outside of that. My pronouns are try and force. Oh man, that is just wild. Pay no attention to me. Not adorable at so much for the Vegeta reference. That's crazy. B, I'm adorable. I got you. I was picking up what you're putting down there, Nighttime. I was picking it up. $90 is wild. No, it's $79.99, dude. It's $80. You're good. Mario Kart is $90. When I just looked it up, it was $79.99. I don't know where y'all get 90 from, but it's $79.99 when I looked at it. Oh, 80 for the digital. I heard 90 for the physical. I mean, I'm still paying that money. It's still top tier product. I love this setup. Yo, it's crazy. $50 cheaper than the PS5. I mean, facts. Well, I mean, PS5's running about $500. So, I mean, if you get the base system, yes. But get it bundled with the game, you save $40. So, heck yeah. $40. Well, $30 if you go digital, $40 if you go physical. But I'm still going to get the physical anyway because I'm the physical kind of guy. Oh, well, I would have a Zelda pun, but I don't want to try and force it. Not like we haven't heard that one before. Sounds like a dominatrix Triforce. I mean, safety word is pineapple, Stark. Safety word is pineapple. Okay, how about this? Triforce plus cute equals Triforce. As long as you add the equation of the square root of non-cute equals Triforce 2 squared, then yes, we're good. Is the game key card for $80 and $90 for you? No, but bundle for me like you, yes. Yeah, like I said, I'll get the bundle just so I can get the digital and just go ahead and play it right out the gate. But I'm still gonna pay that $90 for the physical anyway. I don't care. I'm gonna get it. $90 is insane. It is, but look, this is what it's gonna cost to go in. This is the kickback of having continued physical. This is why they're having a hard time to keep people from not getting physical and converting over to digital. They're having a very hard time for it. So they can't just tell you, hey, you really need to go with digital because we're going to get rid of physical, because everybody just said, no, I got to have a physical because not everybody has an internet connection or access to internet or internet that's fast enough to download these big games and do whatever, especially if they need to be able to log in from time to time to authenticate said digital games so that way they can play it. Nobody has those. We're not in a place of resource to where we can do that. So they're going to have to keep making physical. So the best way they're going to now have to do it to keep people from quote unquote going physical all the time is to make the physical more expensive. It is what it is. That's what they're trying to do. And I know they've been doing that for a while. As you can see, PlayStation 5 games, if you look at your first party ones, they're about $70. Especially like a brand spanking new game like Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Sparking when it first came out, Call of Duty, all that stuff, $70. Physical is what it is. Yeah, they're trying to push that digital big time. They're trying to push that digital. Well, since I woke up at 6:25 a.m. for the direct, I'm gonna get some extra sleep after this stream ends and charge my phone. No worries. I feel you on that, man. But if you gotta go ahead and get some rest right now, dude, I'm not gonna hold you. But I appreciate you being here, Sonic. Come on, chat. Try better. Oh my gosh, y'all coming in with the Triforce puns are crazy. Also gotta put plain and old somewhere in there, like you say. Yes, yeah, exactly. That's why I said, not cute, square root or not cute, which is plain and old. I'm too broke to think about the price of a new Switch, so I'll tell you a secret I didn't tell anyone else today. I kind of glad they didn't announce a new Animal Crossing. You know what? That is true. And that's a lot I've been hearing. I've been hearing a lot of feedback about that folks were like, they were excited for the system, but they weren't so excited because they didn't get a new Animal Crossing. But like I said, for the amount of stuff they listed off and ratted off and they're going to put on the release date, it's like, I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with another one. You just gotta wait. Because the thing is, you don't know what they're working on in the background. They could be announcing this and saying, oh, we got this and got this, but you don't know what they got in the background that they're going to be like, we're going to hold on to this because we know this community of people that like to play this kind of game in this franchise are going to go crazy for it. And that's going to be another pool for them. They're going to definitely hold on to that card, because what they're going to end up doing, now no Nintendo, what they're going to end up doing is they're going to hold on to that. They're going to develop another game. They're going to do whatever. They're not going to say anything about it. And then once they get close to a time where they want to ramp up their sales for that system and get people to start swaying into it, they'll drop that game. I mean, ultimately, if you really put it in perspective, if they were to cancel an Animal Crossing game today, like along with everything else, they would drop the Animal Crossing game today, they would go ape crap. They would be having systems flying off the shelf left and right because the entire community in its entirety, as far as cozy gamers, would be jumping on that bandwagon and be like, I gotta get a Switch 2 because I got the new Animal Crossing. They're gonna get it. They're playing it safe. They're gonna be like, hey, let's see how the initial amount of games that we just released between Mario Kart, not even Metroid, so Mario Kart, the new expansion stuff for Mario Party, the extra enhancements for the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, all that stuff. They're going to see how well that does over the course of the next 3 to 5 months, right before they get to the holiday season. And then when they get to the holiday season, they're going to drop another direct, like they usually do. They're going to drop another direct, and then they're going to be like, hey, we're going to go over the games that are going to come out during the holidays, and then going into the next year. And then when they drop that kind of stuff, then they're going to start dropping those little bombshells, like maybe potentially another Animal Crossing or another good, cozy game. That's going to make folks go out there and lose their absolute and then go out there and be like, I got to get this game for Christmas. Because their kids are going to be like, I got to have that game for Christmas. It is going to be, it's a strategy. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I just don't want said company to stretch to stream the games from me. I mean, that's true. That's definitely true. Gaming is going to be for the rich if this keeps up. You're not wrong. And it's going to get to a point where guys like me can't really keep up with that. I mean, I'm already kind of like, digging a hole getting the stuff that I get when I do get it. But, patience is what they call as a virtue. So if you got a lot of patience, you'll wait and you'll get it when you'll get it eventually. Because, as all things do, once they're new, once they go up, they come back down. So eventually it'll get to a point where the supply will outlast demand, and then pretty much everybody else that hadn't got one can get one. So it's all about that patience. It is all about that patience. You're not wrong, Juice Man. You're pretty crazy. Absolutely. It's getting stupid expensive. But that's their push for trying to get everybody to do digital. But you got people like me that are still strong about the physical. They grew up on the physical, stay with physical, not going to do anything else outside of that. They're going to just they'll spend that money for that physical. Sancto says, what is your favorite color, game guy? Sonic says, nah, I got to support the chill people in this stream. In case you didn't know, it's you in chat. Thank you so much, Sonic. You are so awesome. You're so awesome. Appreciate you showing the love and support, my dude. I like to call it, make it purposely lacking. Purposely lacking. They can make slight improvements on it later for more money. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the move for it. Oh boy, I can't wait for Robbo and Starcast to get more expensive. I mean, it's kind of crazy. That does sound very logical. It does. I mean, like I said, it's me. Like I said, for a lot of you guys that have been Nintendo fans since they come out, you've seen the pattern. That's what they typically do. I mean, perfect example. They went in and had several games that came out leading up to the OLED, and then when the OLED got ready to come out, what did they do? They dropped freaking Tears of the Kingdom, and they let that game come out within a couple of months from the time they announced it, and then several months after that, you had the OLED. So that was already going to be an automatic selling point over the summer for folks to start getting the OLED, and then of course it was a major selling point when it got to be Christmas. Then they announced a couple more games to come out during the time of the OLED, so that way you guarantee, folks were going to be guaranteed to go out there and try to get that OLED. This ain't no different. That was one of the reasons why, for those of us that were following Metroid Prime 4, that's the reason why they went to different video gaming studios to go in and make sure it's done and done right, because they knew they were going to go in and hold that bad boy for a game system. They knew that the Switch 2 was going to they're going to announce it, they're going to let it go. So what better way to go in and capitalize on that is to basically hold off, develop that game for the new hardware. And then when they announce that new hardware and everybody goes in and gets it, then they'd be like, all right, cool, we're going to drop it. That's why they haven't even put a release date on Prime yet, other than the fact that it's supposed to be coming out 2025. They haven't even said when they're going to drop it. So you still got a whole Nintendo Direct talking about Prime itself before you even get to the holidays, because it could literally come out between the next couple of months after the Switch 2 is dropped. It can come out right then, or it can come out later, a couple of months after that. It can come out during the fall. It can come out right at Christmas. And folks are going to spend that money to get it because they've been waiting eons, supposedly, to go in and get this game. So they knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. It's already very difficult to buy games. Got to just wait for the deal. And I mean, and you're right, Schlanko. You have to wait for the deal, but sometimes even waiting for the deal is kind of like an intrusive thought. Because even waiting for the deal, you never know if they're going to actually release that said deal. Because they might be like, oh, we probably won't do nothing like that. Or if they do release a deal, they'll be like, oh, yeah, you can get these games for like 15% or 20% off of their regular MSRP. And every little bit helps, but it ain't like always the helpful thing. So it just depends. Everybody's got their different styles of what's the deal and what's not. Game Guy says black and red, my favorite colors, my friend. P-Mark says like the Pokemon games that never go on sale. Yeah, absolutely. They rarely go on sale. Star says, sorry, Triforce. I mean, I don't want companies to steal the game from me when they delist them. Yes, and that's the other thing about buying digital games is that you don't truly own them. You're literally paying a bigger price point to have a rentable license to play that game, and then when they decide that they don't want that game to be supported anymore or whatever, and they pull it, that's it. Your whole $80 you just spent on that digital game just went out the window, and then guess what? Can't do squat about it because it's in the terms and conditions. That's why I prefer, another reason why I prefer to have a physical game, because when I pay my $90 or $100 for that said game, that's mine. It ain't going nowhere, and good luck with you trying to take it unless you're going to kick my door in and come take it from me. Which would have been a perfect time to have a redeem from Brock Sampson from the Venture Brothers. Just be like, go ahead. Take it from me. You ain't going to want to do that. You're not going to want to do that. P-Mark says, I like how they're adding GameCube games to it because that's my favorite console. Just wish it wasn't an expansion thing. I still don't have that because so much extra. Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, just to have the extra expansion, I think the individual is like, what, $40, if not $50 per year, I think, to get that. Now, me personally, I pay $80 a year because, you know, Coin and his sisters and my wife, we all have Switches, so for them to get access to that same stuff if they want to play it, I just prefer to do that. And I think you get up to like, what, I think like 7 slots to use on the family plan. So even with that being said, even with me and my 3 kids and my wife, that's really only 5. And I still got 2 slots open that I potentially could just be like, hey, who wants to get in on some of these benefits? Because, you know, it is what it is. Because at any given time, you can be on it. And then, of course, any given time, since it is mine, I could just be like, nah, I'm going to have to let you go off of it. Because it is what it is. Like right now, I took my wife off of it. And I took my youngest daughter off of it. Because they don't really play their Switch that often. Well, my youngest one doesn't have a Switch anymore, and then my wife just doesn't play her Switch at all. It's like collecting dust. So I got open slots, but it's really like, and I'm really about to remove my middle child because she don't play her Switch that often. She plays on her iPad and everything else, so it's all cool. So it's really just me and Coin, but I'll still pay the $80 a year because it's the value. The value is still worth it to me. Yo, Super Oreo Gaming, how's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Nighttime Luigi says, must get food. Please, excuse me. And agreed. I prefer physical copies. My man. My dude. Did anyone catch the Chibi Robo is coming to the Switch U? I mean, well, yeah. I mean, it's probably going to come... I don't know if it's going to come, like, as a brand new game, per se. I must have missed that one, though. But if it is, then that's going to be cool. Because I've got the original Chibi Robo game for the DS with the amiibo in its complete package. It got crushed because it was sitting in a box that wasn't supposed to be sitting in a box, but I got that still. He said, that's right. My hubby always says the same thing. He said, if I'm going to buy it, I want to own it. Absolutely. I believe in the value. I believe if I'm going to buy something, I should be able to take it and sell it to somebody else, or again, contribute to the secondhand market like GameStop and mom and pop shops, stuff like that, by trading it in and getting a value for it to put towards something else. Yes, will I get my full value for it? No, but as long as I get a little something, I'm not gonna say like a little. There's an extent between little and then, not a whole lot. But if I'm gonna get traded in, I'm gonna get like 10, 15, maybe $20 at the most for it. Cool. Especially if it's been out for years stuff. But what bothers me also is like when you get a game that you just bought like a month or 2 ago, and then like 3 months down the line, you go to GameStop to trade that game in, and that game is like $6 on trading credit. It's kind of like, it's not really worth trading it in when you really look at it from that aspect. Now, I love it when GameStop actually does their thing where they say, hey, if you trade 3 or more games in, you get X amount of percentage off with your trading credit going towards something. Then I use those games for that to kind of build that fodder up. But outside of that, just a direct trade in and only get like $1 to $5 per trade of a game is kind of like a little bit of a slap in the face, especially if the game's only been out less than, I say like, let's say like at least 4 months. If it's been less than 4 months and it's going for $5 trade in, it's like, that's like a little bit of a slap in the face. I get it if it's like $5 and it's been like 8 months down the line, because there's plenty of time for folks to play the game, play the game, beat it, trophy it, whatever they're going to do, trade it in and do whatever. And then I get it. They get an influx of a lot of games of that same game in that drops that value down. But at the same time, it's just kind of like those Madden, like perfect example, the Madden games when they come out. The Madden games are always going to be like good for the first couple of months going out when you trade them in, because that's the newest one there. But the instant they announce a brand new one, the old ones instantly drop down to like $1 for trade in, because everybody named Mama's gonna trade it in. So Super Wario game says, I saw the direct this morning. What did you think there, Wario? What did you think? What are you excited for? That family plan is clutch. Yes, the family plan is definitely clutch. The only time I actually bought digital games that isn't a demo is when the PSP Go did the free 10 digital game thing. Well, see, now I even buy digital games. Don't get me wrong, because even though if there's a physical copy of a game, I prefer to buy a physical copy of said game over getting the digital. But if I don't have a choice but to get the digital and then wait for the physical to come out, I'll typically do that if I can get away with it. But those are the ones I'll actually try to see if I can bank up my gold coins to make that discount better for me to get it. But otherwise, I will spend most of my digital currency on the indie games, because most of those indie games that come out are typically not more on the average price point, about $30, if not every now and then it might get to 40, but most average price point games of a indie game that's been made is typically right around the ballpark of $25-$30. And to me, if they pull that or delist it to where you don't own it anymore, okay, cool. I'll take the L on that. I'd rather take an L on that and know I supported somebody else to get ready to come out with another game than it would be for maybe perhaps another company that will be like, hey, you go and buy this game for $50 and then, okay, cool, you got this game, you play it, and then go, oh, okay, well, we're going to pull it. Well, now you just lost $50. I'm all about losing 25, because 25 is a lot closer to not a whole lot, to where $50 is more closer to a whole lot. It's just kind of crazy how, that's the way I think. It's kind of crazy how it is, but I'll buy digital games if I have to buy them in support of something else, because I know they're not going to come out with a physical. But that's why I like these companies like Limited Run Games and I think it was Pico Games or something like that go in and actually make physical copies of certain games. And I'll go in and buy those physical copies of the games from them and have that physical, because they're going to definitely be worth some buku money later, because they're only going to make so many. Let me see here. I think Chibi Robo was one of the GameCube games. Oh, okay, yeah, that probably would. For the emulator, yeah, that definitely sounds like what it sounds like might be. I was just about to say, definitely don't go to GameStop for trade-ins. Yes, no, I'm gonna give them wrong. GameStop be kind of clutch with their trade-ins. Sometimes they'll be kind of clutch with their trade-ins, where they'll be like, "Hey, trade in like 3 games." Like especially if it's like, they don't have a list of games that they specifically want. If they just said, hey, just come in here and trade in 3 games, we don't give a what you trade in, as long as it's got the book manual and the game's in great condition. You trade in 3 games, you get brand new spanking, get towards a brand new game. You get a brand new game for $20. That's a deal, especially if you consider the fact that if you take in 3 games that are like worth a $2 trade in on each of them, and then they're floating the other portion of the cost to where you only pay $20 for a brand spanking new game. Deals like that with GameStop, I'm all about those, because that makes those games that are worth like $1 or whatever, or something like that, those are worth the trade-in father to do that. But when they have the ones where you trade in, like if they say trade in 2 of any of these games and then get this said game for free, that's going to be worth it too. So they got some good deals when they do their trade-ins. You just got to watch out for those, especially for those trade-ins where they say they'll give you the same amount of cash credit in your pocket as they would for your trade-in. So basically, if your trade-in is pretty high, they'll give you the same cash amount for your trade-in. So it's kind of like you get either or and you don't fall, other than paying whatever the percentage they do for cash. But still, if you go in to trade a game in and they say, hey, you get $30 trade-in credit for trading this game in, but you get $30 cash, heck yeah. That's putting some money in your pocket. But not all the time when you go to GameStop to do it, because they are in the business to try to get it low and sell it high. Yes, they're like literally a walking stock market. Don't even get me started on GameStop when the doctor had to put me off of work. The hubby and I went and sold some stuff, and I feel like we really got ripped off. Yes. And I'm a little hesitant about, I'm not saying that I don't go to the GameStop and sell stuff, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, it's like, if I got to get a bill paid for or whatever, I'll go out there and I'm like, hey, I'll look the trading credit up. I'll look up the price, the cash, what they're going to give me. And I'll go in and I'll sell it real quick, just because I know I don't have to go through the hassle of like going on eBay or the marketplace and then no telling whether they're going to sell like right then and there and you can get the money today, or if it'll sell and it'll be a couple of days before you get the money, whatever. It's like you're getting the convenience of actually being able to get the funds right then and there, even though it's not a whole lot. And of course, it does save the whole thing of going through a pawn shop in a sense. And again, I've worked for a pawn shop for many years. I know how they work. But then running the luck of that. So, but I will say that when it comes down to it, if you guys have any local trustworthy mom and pop shops that do, give you cash for your games and stuff, I would usually recommend going through them first, because they will typically give you much more on your cash ratio as well as your trade ratio as any of these brick and mortar corporate stores will give you, because they're going to want your business not only just for what you do today, they're going to want your business forever, especially those mom and pops. And I'm all about supporting the mom and pop shops when I can. I actually have a really cool friend that I met many years ago from a game store that used to be open down the road from an apartment complex I used to live in, and I go down there and I buy a bunch of games from there from time to time. But they went on their own venture, and they actually opened up their own game store. They just got through celebrating 10 years of being in business, and even to this day, I go in there almost every year. Once a year, I go in there. I'll drop $200-300 on buying some games or whatever, and just to continue to show my support. I wish I could go in and keep doing it on the constant, but I know sometimes I can't do that. But like recently, I think last year I went and sold my entire Metal Gear Solid, not Seth MacFarlane, but McFarlane figure set, and I end up walking out of there with like a good, I'd say like a good $175 cash. So they got to sell it too. Then they're gonna have their markup. They're gonna only give you so much. But still, to be able to go in and put it out there and let them go in and have it, and if you walk back in there and go, oh man, they still got it, and you want to buy it back if you want to, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more price wise, but it's like, hey, you know what? You're helping a local store, you're helping a local business. I'm all about that. So, but yeah, if you guys got any local mom and pop shops that you guys trust and you want to sell your stuff off, I've definitely, build a rapport with them, and then I'll go through them before I would even go to GameStop at this point, because GameStop's just, like I said, GameStop's here to just get your stuff, buy it low and sell it high. Yo, Sour Gummy, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It says, nah, Switch 2 games are gonna cost $80, bruh. Yeah, $80 digital, but it is what it is. Or trading over 100 GameCube games for a 360 the first time it came out, but I would never do that. Now, I've done that once before, not for 360, but I'd like traded stuff in to get like a Wii U when it first came out. I traded in like a extra Wii system that I had, a PS3, a backwards compatible PS3, and I just wanted to get it because I wasn't going to be able to get it for Christmas or whatever. And then when I went and traded that stuff in, like literally, like I got well over $700 in trading credit going through GameStop, but one of the customers that was there was looking for like a backwards compatible PS2, and he was just like a PS2, but the PS3, and he was just like, dude, I'll buy that from you for like $300. And I was like, all right, bet. So I sold it to that dude and got $300 cash right on the spot. And I turned around and just had all this extra trading credit with the Wii U, and I ended up getting like I was only going to get the 8 gig Wii U, but after I got done selling that PS3 right there on the spot, I was able to get the 32 gig black model of it, like several games, some accessories, and I still had well over $160 something of trading credit to go in and use. So it's crazy. Let me jump back in here in the chat. See what I missed. Do you have a PSP try? Yes, I do have several PSPs. I have several different models of PSPs. I have the original PSP, I have the PSP Slim, and I also have the PSP Go. Okay, that was weird. Hey, you guys, can you see my message right? The computer said I was signed out even though I wasn't. No, we can see your message. You're cool. It's just your computer probably acted buggy. My local game store, I remember when I went there for my birthday a few years ago, they gave me 3 Wii U games for free. See, those are the people that'll take care of you. If you build a good rapport with them, and you know whatnot. And you not really say you come in there all the time, but if you know you come in there and you doing what you're doing, whatnot, they'll hook you up. These mom and pop shops will hook you up if you give them some business, because they want you. Like I said, they're mom and pop stores. They're in it to get you in, and then getting it to keep you. That's the kind of service I like. You know, you want to give me that experience of being happy about where I'm getting the best prices and do whatever. Because everyone's that going to get that money, they'll get those they can get the same games that you can get in GameStop or Best Buy or whatever, but you know, half the time when you get them, you probably don't even have to get that markup. Yo, Yoshi Gaming Place, how's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I can't tell what your profile picture looks like because I can't see it. So I'm just going to say it looks nice because I can't really see it. Let's see here. Okay, good. Thanks for the confirmation, Saragummy. This computer is weird. Probably about time to like refresh it. You know, maybe it might be a thing. Chat, we need to protest against $80/$90 games. We ride at dawn. You could be riding by yourself. I'm gonna be over at the cash register buying what I gotta buy. Supply and demand is crazy. Supply and demand is crazy. All right. So guys, it is about 15 minutes till 3 o'clock. And I will unfortunately have to go ahead in the stream because I will have to get myself ready to go get two of the kiddos off the bus and then essentially go drive up to Coin School to go pick him up after he gets out of his esports stuff. So you already know what it's going to be. Wish we had those mom and pop stores here would be cool, but everyone here is a ripoff. Well, Merc, maybe you might need to go and open up your game store up there and be that first. That's what I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to open up my own game store, but I just feel like I wouldn't have the time to really do it, and I don't know how to get the inventory for it. It'd just be kind of crazy. But I know for a fact if I did, it'd be chill. Like folks come in there and actually, I feel like if I opened up a game store right now, with my personality and stuff like that, I think I'd be in business for a good bit. But I just don't have that kind of money to front out to go get a store and all that good stuff. Sorry, Government says, you're an adult, you have money, I can't get a job for a few months. Are you kidding me? I had a job probably as old, depending on how old you were, how old you are right now, Sour Gummy, I probably had a job during that time. And that's me going out and cutting folks' grasses and doing whatever. You know, you don't have to work an actual retail job, but you can do stuff in your community and get paid for it. It is what it is. Their store is still running, but the guy who was the owner of the store did retire, but now his kids own it. As long as they were treated right or taught right to do whatever, they could do it. But guys, I am going to go ahead and end it. Later this evening, I will be doing Marble Madness, so be on the lookout for that thumbnail to be popped up there sometime soon. Like I said, hopefully I'll be trying to stream that about around 7 o'clock because your boy Triforce still has to go to bed early to get up early at 3 a.m. the next day to do that work grind, so you already know. Guys, again, greatly appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us while we played Renegade on the behalf of For Retro's sake. Thank you again for being here as we got that NDR. So I'm definitely making sure to commemorate that moment. And of course, greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with us while we discuss the stuff about the Nintendo Direct, as well as your feelings and what you guys are hyped for the Nintendo Switch 2. I am just about as hyped about it as you guys are. So here's going to the future. Hopefully we'll be able to get our hands on one and we all can have a great time and have experienced that. But until then, guys, I'm going to go ahead and throw that indie screen up. Give some shout outs here real quick. Shouldn't have that too many. So we got Zombie coming in celebrating 9 months in the Coin Hunter Guild. Greatly appreciate that milestone, my dude. And we also see Zombie gifted 1 gifted membership. Greatly appreciate that. Knuckles celebrated 4 months in the Coin Hunter Guild. And Game Guy celebrated 10 months in the Coin Hunter Guild. Guys, thank you so much for being an absolute treasure by being a member of the Coin Hunters Guild. Greatly appreciate the love and support. And we also appreciate the love and support from all our viewers out there, including our subscribers, our lurkers, and all you guys that just sit through the ads, whatever, just to support us and be here and hanging out, just giving your time alone. Thank you guys so much for doing that. We greatly appreciate that. I will be back later with that Marble Madness stream, so stay tuned for that when it comes. But until then, I am Triforce Hunter with Triforce Hunter Coin Gaming saying love, peace, and chicken grease. We will see you guys on the next stream. Later, taters!
Never divided in the living room. The TV's a pure fun for everybody. In our gaming world, we're free. Come join us, let's play some more. On Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays galore. New faces welcome, no need to hide. Bring your game and let's collide. With every round, our spirits rise. In this world, there's no disguise. In the living room, the TV's aglow. With friends around, we're here to show our love for gaming. It's what we know. Together we make memories grow. It's pure fun for everybody. In our gaming world, we're free. Come join us, let's play.